We have audio.
Woo! Audio!
We have visuals.
I lost record. Hi guys! Welcome to Team Bonus Action Thursday nights, Tears of Kairos edition. We're glad to have you here. I am Neysa does cosplay. I am the DMs for the game. And these nuts over here are going to introduce themselves.
Nuts!
Alright, then my name is Ninja Spence 21. I will be playing Zhonya, Embersong, the Fire Genasi Time Wizard.
My name is Jed, ItsJed, and I will be playing Arten, Dawnwatcher, the lean-in fighter.
Fighter.
I'm Hewitt, or Miro, and I will be playing Fil'verl Ettin, the Astral Elf Sorlock.
Indeed. Now, before we get into the recap where these nuts will earn their inspiration for the night, we've got an ongoing, this is the last month for this particular charity that we're doing. Somewhere down below should be some QR codes and some links. We're currently raising funds for the Trevor Project, which supports displaced and disenfranchised LGBTQ alphabet mafia individuals, especially teenagers, because their families suck and that's not okay. So if you can, we appreciate the donations. If you can't, no worries. We're glad you're watching anyway. And just spread the good word, guys, because everyone deserves to feel safe and have a place where they can be loved. So that's your cue, guys. Do the radio announcer voice.
Last time on Tears of Kairos.
Well, I was still being chased by that asshat Pavin, and then that I basically had threw a backhanded fireball, and I hope I hit him, and then that we were still scrambling around up in that the dreaded contagious forest.
Then we were on a boat.
The what Tages Forest?
The contagious forest.
I thought you said a different C word, Tages Forest, and that's not okay.
That's not okay.
That's not what we said.
That's not what we said.
No.
That's not what we said.
We're not responsible for what you heard, but that's not what we said.
Woo!
Lord help us all.
But in all honesty, that forest was awful.
It was the COVID forest.
It was not fun.
Terrible.
It does live up to that word, but we're not saying that word.
Not at all.
Because we'll get
Woo! So anyway,
We were on a boat.
Arten and before the boat, you jump to the boat. Wiggle.
run it back.
We found the river.
That's the most important piece of information.
Arten and Grog found the river, started heading downstream. And slowly but surely, everyone else found the river as well. Turns out, I was in front of them, slowed down, they caught up, they were going faster than us. We're trying to be creepy. No, sneaky. Trying to be sneaky. Sneaky.
I feel like both of those are correct words.
Probably.
Poor Grog.
Everybody catches up with us, and I'm like, yo, where's my boo? And they're like, And I was like, what happened to the boat? And they're like, I don't know that either. I was like, all right, well, y'all keep going. I'm going to stay right in here until I see my boo riding down on the boat. And what the fuck happened? He came down on the boat. So I got on the boat. And then we showed up, and now we're all on the boat. We get in the boat, we get to the ocean. Get to the ocean, get to the beach. Get to the beach, we make a fire. We make a whole thing around the fire so we stay warm, because it's freaking cold, y'all.
And then we steal some shit!
Well, Phil stole some shit.
They're accessories.
We was hungry.
Someone cuddled a ham. They're accessories.
We was hungry. Because all we had was a fire and like minimal shelter, and it feels like, hey, yo, check this. And then Phil did
Banishment.
And after he did that, he went straight to the boat. Not our boat, but his mama and daddy boat.
And I stole
some shit.
Stuff.
That motherfucker looted so much dead-gum food and blankets and warmth and sustenance. And I was like, I know somebody was mad at him. But I also know they will never fucking catch us. The dude just blinked right past us, like, and I'm out. He comes back, lays out all the food. We feast like we never feasted before, and then got some good rest.
Yeah, we caught a flight the next day.
Well, before that,
Got some good rest.
then that we had basically had made it to that the then that we have basically made it to the town.
Well, no, that's when y'all caught the flight.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We
did
caught
catch
the flight.
That's right.
Because apparently walking's just beneath us. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. We can fly.
Also,
and by we can fly, I mean he can make us fly.
Also, we learned a very important thing when we actually did the calculations of feet per flight. You're going 2 miles. You're going 2 miles in like that time period.
Yeah.
Which means flying is slightly faster than someone jogging.
But you know, it also means we weren't tired.
Right.
I mean, how does Superman fly faster?
He farts.
Think about it. Think about it. A bird wants to fly faster, flaps its wings. Superman wants to fly faster. He just kind of
Squeezes them cheeks.
concentrates.
Kicks them little toesies.
Decides to be more aerodynamic in that exact moment. I don't know. So we just kind of flying and shit. And then we got to the town. What happened when we got to the town?
You were basically wanted to sound at the things that we
Oh
had
yeah, I was
basically
trying to
got
sell some
from
shit because I didn't want none of that shit. I picked
from
up.
just
Yeah,
at the
and-
force, and then that they were just like, nah, that it's gonna have to go through customs. We're gonna have to inspect it. Basically, then
You bring stuff out of the
it was
radioactive
contraband.
forest.
It was just.
They were talking this dumb shit like they know something.
We came straight up out of Chernobyl, and we're
Yeah.
like, don't you want these things we found?
And I'm all like, I found the glowing rock. And they're like, that shit shouldn't be glowing. And I'm all like, isn't it pretty though? Give me $50. And they would not
No.
give me $50. In fact, they took my glowing rocks, or rather,
Some
vials
the
of things, and then said, hey, we will tell you if you can have these back later. Which is some old bullshit, so I wouldn't let them have my bear in a jar. It's fucking my bear in a jar.
You got a bear in a jar.
But then that we had decided to stay
bear in
at
a jar.
that the Lily because that we were basically on like a layover basically to get to Velbrook.
Yeah, what's up with that shit? Because
Yeah.
we can't just show up and leave. We gotta show up and hang out and then leave on another day. So we gotta hang out, and so we checked into an in place.
Yes.
Yes, the Lily.
Mm-hmm.
The Lily is owned. Y'all can have your
Right,
info.
right.
The Lily is owned by Glitter
Oh, glitter.
and Elf. Obviously, because this whole town is populated by nothing but elves.
Racist.
It's an elvish town. It's the only elvish town in this continent.
There's one dwarf, but he lives in the shady part of town because it's underground.
Reminds me of her
There's no lead
childhood.
in my pencil.
Okay, so, did y'all want to do any ask arounds or anything in the inn, before
Sorry.
Betty buys or anything like that?
That I'm pretty sure that Zhonya probably would have just like probably tried to go ask around and such about at least about that his history of Velbrook because don't
Okay.
know that if I don't know of it or not.
Okay, I'll give you some freebies here. I kind of want to get y'all moving a little bit. So, what you're able to find out from the locals,
Krista, Diamond, what's her name?
Oh, glitter.
Glitter.
what you're able to find out from the locals, is that Velbrook is a between place. That it is governed / held by a quartet of Eladrin, 4 siblings, and each of them claims one of the seasons as their own. So they share the governance of the area. Every season has a festival, and they open temporary portals for those festival days, and in select areas, people can pass through and attend the festival. You hear that there's the town itself is not terribly large. There's only a few permanent residents. There's a shop that sells magic items. There's an armorer. There's a ranged weapons master, and there's a general store / bar. One other rumor about the place is that it has been used in times past. Different adventuring parties have claimed that Velbrook was kind of their home base or their hub. So the implication being that potentially you could gain benefits from the siblings, the leaders of the place. So, you know. But it's considered a between place, a place of temporary access and potentially going there and then going somewhere else when you leave there. So.
So we go to sleep?
Sure.
I mean, wasn't it like end of the day? When we,
It was about the end of the day.
It's like,
Y'all can have just a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, long rest.
This is a safe place. And
You want to do some math?
I know. I have easy math to do.
okay. Also want to make sure, I don't know if y'all boosted grog last time.
No, we didn't.
No,
have
we didn't.
grog.
Well, we'll need to do that over break because I forgot to remind y'all to do that beforehand. Okay. So in the morning,
Grog takes a level of fighter.
that's up to y'all. I told y'all have this mechanics. Y'all can do what you want.
Your choice.
Wait. You do your thing. Hold on. Where's he at?
Oh God.
My boy.
He just throws just metal buttons at people.
He takes level of monk, but he just has the buckle nut.
Oh, just
the
like
button
the
dusters. The button dusters.
Button dusters. What's this guy gloves made out of buttons?
Just how much wisdom he got? Oh,
No, I don't think he can do it.
wisdom and dex. I mean that he will just. It will still just be a lesser AC. Yeah. If he went monk, so. Yeah.
I don't know if grog should be a melee fighter at this point.
But
I'm gonna do some looking in.
But-
Get one level.
He'll get one.
Okay. I'm listening.
Well, in the morning,
mm-hmm.
when y'all come down for breakfast, Glitter spots y'all coming down. She's like, "Oh, there was a delivery from Raymond. You had left some things for appraisal."
Yes.
Yes. She reaches under the
Can I
counter
have
and
it? Sure.
pulls out a little package. Inside the package is your 2 potion vials with a couple of little like slips of parchment with a little bit of information kind of tied to the neck of each one. So, well, I'm gonna have to rewrite these. Sorry. But in the package as well is a little note that says, these 2 I would be willing to buy back for 100 gold apiece, or you can keep them. Here's what I was able to find out about them. Other than that, they should be safe.
Okay. I've got 200 gold. Or I can drink some questionable liquid we found in Chernobyl. Like, I don't know. I've got 200 gold, or
Cancer.
I can or cancer, or I can drink liquid that has the magical equivalent of I made a bear that fits in a jar, but you can't control it, so it's just a fucking bear.
You know that was like some junior wizard 6th grade project.
You know someone tried really effing hard and then mess up at the very end. It's like they mixed up teaspoon and tablespoon at the very end and they just messed up the whole thing.
No, dude, it was a group project and the person that was supposed to do
project.
the bear control didn't show up.
That it was basically somebody had meant to do a hare, but it had became a bear.
It was meant to be a jar of beer.
That's the dyslexic wizard spell book. But
Noted.
The Lily is kind of a bed and breakfast, so y'all can have some breakfast, and we're just gonna call it a gold each of you for the night.
okay, so great. Hard math. Yeah. Okay, it's not that hard. Okay.
Okay. Any other points of inquiry or anything before y'all await the portals to Velbrook?
I would like to go right back to old dude.
Okay. Raymond.
Raymond.
Mm-hmm.
Raymond.
Yes.
Thank you for sending me the letter and doing the appraisal, sir.
Of course. Now, the points remains that the other items, we would need time to deal with those.
It's fine.
And I don't think you have time if you're leaving for Velbrook today.
It's fine. It's fine.
But if you're ever back by this way, the process remains.
Sure, absolutely, understood. I would like to let loose the yellow opaque liquid.
But certainly, and pulls out a pre-counted bag of 100 gold.
Yay!
All right, cool.
He's ready for you.
I will get rid of that one.
I don't think I'm ever gonna need to be lighter than air. That's all. I got a friend that makes me fly, even when I don't ask for it.
I did see your arrival yesterday. Yes.
Yeah,
Still contemplating the chili peppers.
Look, that was a valid way to fly when we needed it. However,
if you don't make a scene in Waterdeep, are you really in Waterdeep?
no.
Yeah.
We did glorious.
Thank you for doing business with me, sir.
Of course.
You have a good one.
Enjoy your time in Velbrook. It should be quite fun.
Yes. I look forward to it. And I exit.
All right. So as the morning wears on, there's quite a few individuals who are kind of starting to gather near that central green that has a gazebo, a little artistic piece in the middle under a big old oak tree. And at almost exactly noon on the dot, the inside of the gazebo starts to shimmer, and a archway type of portal appears where it can be approached from either side in the gazebo itself. A couple of families with young kids immediately start running up, and they just disappear through the shimmer. There's a faint smell of maple syrup that's starting to kind of fill the space around the group.
Yeah, we gotta be careful they turn kids into pancakes.
Turning kids.
well, I mean, I guess that we should go.
Everybody going?
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna leave anybody
I
behind.
we're not-
don't think
we're not
we're
leaving
going to
anybody
leave
behind.
anybody behind.
Grog, we bequeath the entire world of Exandria to you to be its true button lord. May yours
The Button Lord!
season 4's BBG.
Yes,
Button
that,
Lord.
yes, that the Lord of Buttons. Oh,
I'm going to make Grog
He
in
is-
another campaign, and all he's going to do is wear buttons.
He is Grog, the Button Lord, the Clattering Lord.
that he just uses just like a great hammer is just a giant button.
Nope. It's a button whip.
How? That doesn't save some amount of bleed damage.
The urchins of Waterdeep only know him as that's all they hear.
But the button lord does have arch enemy. The Marquis de Zipper.
It is just a twin boss fight.
It's just a kobold that has nothing but zippers.
So that he is just a Kingdom Hearts cosplayer.
Yes.
But then they have the true enemy they must band together to defeat.
Velcro.
No, the Count. The Count of Belts. Then it's just Final Fantasy.
Oh, God.
Why are there so many buckles?
So, I have
It's buckle chic.
a question. Would you like to know the full effects of what the yellow potion would have done for you?
Sure.
So it would have made you lighter than air for an hour, like a fly spell. But after that, immediately makes you heavier than stone for an hour, half movement. It's like win some, lose some.
You come back thick.
I'm getting the. I'm getting that idea out of this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so but with the clear liquid, the idea of needing to make sure that this hits.
Yes. And it's an hour.
I got an hour of +5 strength. Sure, I'm down.
Yeah.
if I have an hour of like -10 strength, hopefully that first hour did its job and I don't need it. You know.
Now imagine both of those potions at the same time.
That's called being hungover. Okay? I was stronger than I've ever been, and I was lighter than air, and now I can't move, and I am not strong at all. I am the weakest, heaviest being.
So you mean you just ate at a buffet?
Yep.
All right. So, as your group approaches and walks through the portal, you find yourselves on a path in a autumnal forest. There are trees with gold and red leaves. There's only a couple of green ones here and there still left. There's a rather dry, cool breeze blowing through the trees, and as you're on this path, away in the distance, you can see some of the people that had gone before you are moving through the trees and down the path. It looks like there's an opening, a clearing in the distance. And as you all are taking in the scenery around you, there's a voice clearing kind of down and to your right. And you're greeted by a very, very small, petite, gnomish woman wearing kind of russet robes. She's got a clipboard and a quill stuck in her hair. She pulls a quill out and says, "Hello, is this your first time in Melbrook?"
Yes.
I don't remember.
Welcome to Kalen's Fall Festival. This is going to be quite fun. I just need your names, and then I'll get you set for the festival.
Go first.
Goes, no, but you may write down.
Would you like to write them? I know some people get a little bit finicky about that. I mean, we're not devils here.
No, but this is the Fae.
Understood. I'm not, but understood. My name's Olga, by the way.
Hello, Olga.
So Phil will write down Professor Zhonya, Elemental Flare of the Realm, Embersong, Grog the Button Lord, Fil'verl Ettin, misspelled.
Okay.
Just in case. And then last one, then Erebos Sugar Daddy. And then Arten Big Daddy Dawnwatcher.
I reach over and I stop as he's writing down Arten. I was like,
What is
and
that?
I just do the letter R -TON. Because I saw and I took
I
note.
mean that this is better than the other nicknames that they call
I'm gonna be fair.
Strixhaven.
None of it's spelled correctly intentionally.
Okay.
Grog is spelled with an A. I'm not telling you where.
Okay.
It's silent.
Are you a grog? I am the grog.
Okay. So she gets her clipboard back and she puts the quill back in her hair. She's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is very good. And she reaches into a pocket in her robes and kind of
Let me retract that. Sweet horns instead of sugar daddy.
valid.
Sweet horns.
She sets the clipboard on air and it just kind of hovers there, and she's digging around in the pockets of her robes, and she starts pulling out.
Wave my hand underneath it and above it.
She pulls out handfuls of what look like they look like poker chips made of wood, and she holds out 2 handfuls of them. She says, "Okay, so each of you gets 5 from this hand. These are your gaming tokens.
Okay.
We're not going to be using gold for that. And then these are your bread tokens. Those earn you a seat at the table for the feast. And you only get 1 of those. Be careful with them. People might try to steal them. So, tick. So each of you gets 5 game tokens and 1 bread token. The game tokens have all kinds of different just like wood carving symbols on them. Some of them look like little like clock faces. There's one that looks like a rabbit with horns. There's another one that looks like a unicorn. There's one that honestly just looks like a pie with little bits of steam coming off of it. There's one that's a house, and the house has teeth. There's all kinds of things. Each of the tokens is different. But the bread tokens are all the same. It's just a loaf of bread with a little steam lines on it.
Holds up the house with teeth. Look, it's a warehouse.
That's a very good one. I haven't heard that one yet this year.
I would have called it a mimic, but sure.
She pulls her clipboard back and flips to a different page and scribbles that one down. That's a good one. You just follow the path and it will take you right into the city and into the festival. City, village, whatever. Have a good day. Enjoy your time here.
Alright then. Thank you, Miss Olga.
Sue is more chipper than I needed right now, but okay, let's go.
So as
Because you didn't drink your coffee.
It is because I couldn't drink my coffee.
moving down the path,
Just conjure coffee.
It's the hot water made to smell like coffee again.
it's been a while since we did that.
Look, it could probably trick you enough.
Thank you, but no.
I feel like we need to get the coffee lock away to make coffee at will.
Just, create food and water.
Yeah.
I just create donuts and coffee.
I mean, that there is this thing called espresso cantrip.
Now, have y'all seen the cartoon movie Zootopia?
Yes.
I would be
They're the
Clawhauser.
best. Yes.
If you made me donuts and coffee all the time, I would end up Clawhauser, the overweight cat human, just eating donuts that he finds under his folds. There you are, you little dickens.
Well, it just seems like then that you're going to be in for some festivities.
Interesting.
Alright.
Okay.
We'll use my glamour weave that I have on my shirt to make it look slightly fancier.
Okay. I'm good with that. Alright, so a really quick sketch here of kind of the setup. As y'all come out of the tree line, you're kind of on the forest seems to exist in a ring or like a ridge line around the clearing of Bellbrook itself. You can see a few wooden buildings in the middle of the clearing. What looks like a village square with a fountain, and all around are tents and wagons and just it's a whole festival setup. Off to the east is a lone building, looks like a small manor house, maybe 2 stories, maybe 3, not very large, and there appears to be an orchard out the back. In the distance, on the far side of the clearing, off in the trees, it looks like Disney Castle. It's got spires, it glitters. There's a couple of pennants or flags on the top. It's very, very much gaudy, but somehow fits, rising up out of the red tinted woods. So that's kind of the whole setup. So as y'all move into the festival area proper, do you want to look around and have some fun, or do you want to just go into the village and see if you can find the shops that you were told about?
I have
Check your-
tokens I want to play with.
I mean, we can
Check
take.
the compass.
We can take a. Go ahead, Jay.
Ferris wheels and turkey legs, and you want me to check a compass? Fine. Pull out the compass, open it up. Where are you pointing?
It's actually pointing toward the castle.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, but
Pleasure before work or other way around?
other way around. I am trying not to be such a stickler for work, but at the same time that we can just call it a field study of fun.
Oh, by the way, this would make our, 5th one, correct, to find?
That this would be.
Yes. About.
So that means we don't have to go to the Shadowfell.
I mean, that the way that I'm counting it is that we have
Theoretically.
5.
And we were told that there were 6 places, one of which didn't
Right.
have it. We do not have to go to the Shadowfell.
Theoretically. We also were told we may end up going somewhere that it doesn't, where it isn't, and we have seen in the past that different things set off the compass.
But
You're having to destroy this for me, aren't you?
But
I am only saying not to get your hopes up.
I mean, but I think that we do need a break a little bit. I mean, that we had got, tokens for just our amusement, and then that,
So are we using the tokens first, or are we going to the castle?
I never been here.
She was saying, let's have some fun before we have to do a possible B&E. I know us. This is not going to go as smooth as we're hoping immediately.
That's fair.
Oh, look, you can get a goldfish if you guess how many jelly beans are in that jar.
486.
Then what in the world is that they are tossing around like that ball up into like a hoop up into that?
Oh, never played that when the hoop is too small.
It's a bladder they blew air into and tied it up. Played that game.
Oh, so you see the one with the ladder?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna fall off that the way everybody's trying to climb it. You gotta do it different.
It's only got one hinge on the top and 2 hinges on the bottom. It wiggles the higher you get. It's very hard.
I mean that this may seem like the place that college students at Strixhaven may have went to for like exams or whatever, but hell if I know.
I got a feeling they came here for something other than exams because I can smell it.
What, that the maple syrup?
No.
Definitely alcohol, but also there is a delightful smell that smells like fried pastry.
Also, I'm getting a hint of
It
a
smells.
medicinal herb that is sometimes burned and smoked. Give me a hint of that somewhere.
La da 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 da.
That one.
I mean, that you
No, the one.
that there is that there is that famous bard that he is a hound folk with just the dreadlocks.
Are you talking about the original DLGG Bleak Dog?
Okay, alright. So, I'm going to kind of give you all a bit of a rundown here.
I can't make it work right now.
Every tent is kind of scattered about. Nothing's really in a specific zone. It's not like all the Carney gangs are here and all the, athletics contests are over here. It's just kind of all scattered throughout. But pretty much there is like a sparring type of contest for them of you that likes the wrestling or stuff like that.
Of you that likes the wrestling.
Oh god, no, because there's wrestling and there's wrestling. Somebody's jumping off with a torch from the top of it. A table's getting broke.
There's various small snacky booths. The one that seems to be most popular seems to be run by a blonde bearded dwarf. And that's where the fried pastry smell is strongest. There's a bit of a trickling line heading out to that house on the outskirts, that manor house. And there seems to be little stakes with ribbons kind of leading up to it. There appears to be some kind of a racetrack on one side but it doesn't look like it's a foot race track because it's very small. It's only about 10 feet long. So it's a little weird. There's various different booths with trinkets and small items and things. You can see the glint of gold occasionally at some of them. It seems like some of these are traveling salespeople that come here for the festival, but others are specifically games where you can see the wooden tokens being exchanged over. There is one booth, one tent that rather stands out, as it is the only one that is completely black cloth. There doesn't appear to be a lot of business or interest in that tent, even though it's kind of in the middle of all the hubbub.
What's it say? What's it say?
It doesn't really... There's a small-ish banner, you can't see it at a distance, but the banner says everything. That's all it says.
I'm gonna go to the everything booth.
Okay.
We're staring there looking at everything. I'm just like, I'm gonna go to the everything booth. And I just start walking in that direction. I need to know.
As you get closer to the everything booth,
So we got everything bagel?
no. You can't quite see into the inside. It's rather dark, very shadowy, behind like the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Before you can get within 20 feet, though, a passing elf kind of nudges you as you're walking past. Says, "Careful of that one. She'll rip you out of house, hide at home." And keeps walking.
Should we stop him? I mean, he's already like 6 stalls down. Should we stop him?
I mean that I am very interested in seeing what it offers, but you know that I can just go chaperone.
Now that I've been warned, I'm still going.
Okay.
Ain't stopping me.
As you make your trajectory apparent and your approach, like you're coming within a few feet of the booth, from within the shadows inside, leaning onto the table, is a black scaled dragonborn with bright blue eyes. "Hello, dear. First time in Velbrook, isn't it? I'd recognize you."
Does she seem familiar?
Yes. But you knew her when she was younger.
Yes. That's exactly where my brain went.
Yeah.
Hi. How are you?
I am well.
So I noticed that no one's at your booth.
Well, they're all regulars.
I was told that was a bad idea to be a regular for you.
It's only a bad idea if you're afraid.
Afraid of what?
Chance.
So what is this everything booth?
Well, it's an extension of my shop in town. I like seeing the new people.
What do you sell?
I don't sell, I trade. And I trade everything. Is there something you want? Or is there something you want to get rid of? Is there something you know not about and you would like information?
Sorry, the retail brain went straight to, no thanks, just looking!
Are the rest of you coming up? Okay. As you all approach as well, you can see the same dragonborn with blue eyes. And as you get close, she says, "Good morning, friends."
Hi.
Wait, did she already graduate? Is that how short the Strixhaven courses are?
Different timeline.
Different timeline.
Oh, you're some of those.
What do you mean by that?
Secrets, darling, secrets.
You deal in secrets too.
I could, although the price would be rather steep.
So what is it you have?
Anything and everything.
Anything and everything.
Yes.
Gotta play to my weakness.
Wait, hold on.
Weakness is I am easily distracted by books and magical items.
Wait, hold on. I hope I'm not passing priority. I'm holding my turn.
That's Magic the Gathering speak, in case you didn't know.
What about a ring?
I have many.
A ring that grants the wearer extra focus on their magical uses.
Certainly.
You have it. You have many.
She reaches under the counter and pulls out a tray of rings.
Smiley face, bone skull.
They all appear rather innocuous. There's a few that have gemstones, but mostly they're just metal bands.
I'm gonna pick up a couple of the grimier looking ones.
None of them are grimy.
None of them are grimy. They're all freshly
They're all
polished.
well polished.
See that you've polished all the blood and bones off the fingers from each one of these. It's almost as if the hands were never inside them.
I make no judgments, only deals.
How did you procure so many items.
This is a place between places. Many come here. With things to trade and things they seek.
Found your rings.
Yeah.
Let's see what else I can find. Anything to get
So
raise?
I am curious about that line that is heading towards that manor house.
Oh yes, they put a game in there this year after the last group moved out. I heard that it's a game about whether or not you can spot a mimic.
Oh.
You adventurers might have a better chance at that.
Just stab it no matter what it is.
Set
Well, I
the
don't
room
think
on
they're
fire.
letting you. I don't think they're letting you demolish everything. But...
I mean, that sounds.
Oh, it's
fun.
like, is it cake?
I mean, that sounds fun. Oh, God. No. Just the hostess. God, no.
Don't bring back the terribleness from 2020.
Dark Souls just look at the chain. You know which one is the mimic. Just look at the chain. Okay.
The rings were more of a test, but I'm impressed. What do you have in the range of polearms?
Oh no, that would be my friend Glory.
Ah, see?
That's so mundane.
But you promised everything.
Oh, I could, but you might not like the price.
But now I'm let down. Because it's not everything, just most things. I feel lied to. Almost
Like the
betrayed.
one you carry or something fresh and new?
Well, you don't have it, so it doesn't matter.
I could. And she reaches back into the shadows and pulls out a trident that is encrusted with rubies. I'll warn you though, this one will take more than it gives.
Well, that's ominous. And a bit more too
Feed
flashy.
me, Seymour, feed me!
It's a bit too flashy for me anyway.
That's why I suggested Glory. You seem more their speed.
I think she just called you basic.
I
Dang.
feel a bit insulted. Good day.
Look, that is everything.
I mean,
And I walk away.
that.
Alright.
I've been insulted. I don't need to deal with you. You don't even have the things I want.
Y'all want to hang out or y'all want to move
Just-
on?
I am going to
Just
hang out a little bit.
Look directly. Did you go to Strixhaven?
In another life.
How long ago?
That's another life. It's happening right now.
Oh, okay. Taking it that way. I thought you meant like you talked to somebody that's done something a long time ago. They say it was another life. They turned over a new leaf. That kind of thing.
No,
I'm just still wrapping my head around the multiverse.
I meant it to be.
Same here. And
Oh
then
Lord,
let
we
you
could
know-
meet another Arten.
I mean, that you could meet the less studious Zhonya that didn't lose her memory.
Ain't no other me but me.
There's just so many Tal'gors out there. There has to be a grog that is all about clickety clacks instead of like
Oh,
you know the ones
no.
I'm talking. They're not buttons. It's
No,
like
that
they-
he's
they
got
put through the
tapping
loop.
shoes.
The
Toggles.
the toggles.
Toggles. Toggles.
Toggle gobbles.
That you do seem rather familiar. That I am a a professor that is on a leave of absence in a sense from Strixhaven. We will just call it that.
In another life, we might have met.
Oh, we did.
Oh, we did.
Assaulted someone at the bookstore together. It was a good time.
Yeah.
There was a little one that was really hyper.
That there was a big one that he was very chill, but yet that he looked strong.
There was a vampire that they just left in charge of a whole wing of the college. Like, no, he won't bite students.
Yeah.
That is. Did you have to sign a contract or anything that said you wouldn't sue the school based upon harm?
No, I think then that that's just a quandrix thing to where then that harm is part of just the experimentation sometimes. But it was just small burns and stuff. Nothing catastrophic like that I did to those poor dinosaurs.
You did make Smash Raptor stew.
But was it tasty?
I didn't eat it. That
How
they
far
fell
you
in the
all
sand.
come. Nothing.
We've been around.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That I am still recovering from amnesia. That we will possibly return. Do you have a name?
I'm Daz, but I feel you already knew that.
Just making sure, because we met someone else that we met when we met you, another you, and they had a different name while they were here. Same attitude, though.
You'll be fine. Keep your heads on your shoulders, okay?
Alright, we will. Thank you, guys. So that I am gonna go in and check out to see if I can spot a mimic. That's more of that is more of my speed, because I am not a combative type at all.
Okay. Arten, where were you heading off to after you left Daz's everything booth?
I went in the direction of some games.
Okay.
I got some wooden tokens. Figure it's a fun way to just blow out some steam.
Yeah.
Are there any non-wrestling but still strength type based games? Because I'm not gonna be.
Yeah. There's the quintessential hammer bell pole thing.
You got me. Done.
The bell pole is like 30 feet up.
Done. We're gonna swing a hammer.
Okay. Where's Phil heading after leaving Daz's everything shop?
Going to look that way. Before the professor walks up, didn't Kai say we need to talk to Daz?
Yes, but then that I am currently up in, I guess that they will call it field trip mode. Have fun.
No, I'm just making sure. This is who we need to talk to try to go to the
Correct.
next. Okay.
Okay.
Phil is going to make his way towards the blonde bearded dwarf sugar cake line.
Okay. Alright, so let's do Bell first, because that'll be quick and easy. Then we'll do snackies, and then we'll do Mimic. And then we'll
Arten
see
is
what's
neither
next.
quick nor easy, and you can ask Erebos.
Yeah. I meant the you're gonna win this really quick and easy. Okay, so the hammer bell thing is being manned by another gnome, and the hammer is set on its mallet end beside him. He says, "You look like you could try your hand at this. Yes, or shall I say pause? Give it a go. 1 game token. That's all it takes.
Toss him a game token. Have no.
3 swings."
Cool. Excellent. All right. What do I roll?
It'll be a strength check.
Switching it up to the dice. It says "fuck" on it.
Yeah, valid.
Because
Ninja's blessing on it. Watch it crit.
that is. I rolled a 17. That's good. 7, 18, 19, 20, 21.
It goes almost all the way up to the bell on the first hit. You're maybe 5 feet shy of the bell. That's why you got 2 more swings to get the feel of it. You keep going.
Ugh.
The sass.
The sass.
There's a magnet up there, dude.
Yeah.
This guy's not, Lord, was it Lodestone?
The Carney didn't give his name.
Aloysius Lodestone.
It's a very gnomish name. I dig it.
Gnomish name.
This made me think of Final Fantasy 14 Lodestone.
Let's be honest. The name Aloysius is amazing anyway.
Yeah.
Aloysius.
I have a friend whose middle name is Aloysius.
Oh, I love it.
I don't like my middle name.
What's his mode of work? What's he do for a living?
He is a ropes instructor for climbing.
Oh.
Yeah,
That doesn't fit the Aloysius at all.
His name is Jeremy Aloysius Richtofen.
Fits the Jeremy Richtofen. It doesn't fit the Aloysius.
Aloysius was his given name when he was baptized in the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
So they had to give him one of those
Latin.
one of those good old fashioned ones, and it became the automatic middle name I give to everybody if I don't know your middle name and I'm upset with you. Like Hewitt Aloysius Hall. And I was like, it's a good What?
Love it.
You use
Weird
middle
thing.
name?
My middle name is the one he said first, though.
It is. It is. Dadgummit. I forgot. Alright, second roll. That is a 16, so one less than the last roll.
It doesn't quite go up as high.
Yeah, just...
Oh, come on. Give yourself a little shake. Give it one more go.
I don't have the ability to just rage like some people could.
Look at you, Tal'gor.
That one was bad. It was an 11 total. Wait, no, 12 total, but it was one of those, like, missed it. Ugh.
It's just a little off there.
Yeah, kind of missed the mark.
A little off the side there. It's a good try, though. Very, very good try. You almost had it on the first one.
Take a step back and look at it. How many other strength-based games are there?
We'll find out.
Just like roll a dice, because it's just this in wrestling.
Just go wrestle, my dude. Just go wrestle.
Hold on, I want to know. Give me a second.
There is a... You can, now that you're a little bit further into the festival, you can hear what sounds like log chopping. So maybe there's like a lumberjack type of competition.
Okay.
And a, let's see here. Arm wrestling table.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna take a step back, let somebody else go.
Yeah.
While looking around, I'm gonna drink that vial that gives me a +5 strength, and then I'm gonna get right back up in line, so that for the next hour,
Alright.
I get a +5
Alright.
on strength-based things.
Very powerful.
I'm
magic
about to
item.
fucking win.
Powerful magic item. What do you use it on? Petty.
I want to win. Fuck it.
So that's a +5 to your total, which is going to affect your mod. So what's that going to make your total?
23.
Okay, so that would give you a +7.
Mm-hmm.
+7 strength mod.
Just write it here.
For an hour. So I'm going to have to keep a time on that.
And I just want to do this game and then the next day. I got 4 tokens. I'm going to use them on strength-based games.
Okay. Alright, so we'll come back to you for your second go at the bell.
Yeah.
Alright, so Phil. As you get in line at the...
Gonna hand you back this one.
As you get
You're
in
gonna
line...
shit so hard.
I'm gonna be tossing along and shit my pants at the same time.
No, I'm just saying, you're gonna feel really weak for a second afterwards, and all of a sudden you're gonna be like, oh, all the protein.
Okay, so I said log chopping and arm wrestling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, log chopping, arm wrestling, bell ringing.
And actual just like sparring / wrestling. Okay.
We're doing the shit.
Okay, so Phil, you're in line at the blonde dwarf's booth, and the line's moving. Everybody in the line is very animated. They seem to really enjoy this guy. A lot of them seem on friendly terms with him or know him by name. You gather that his name is Ulrich. And once you're up to the booth, he's like, "Fresh face, how you doing? Name's Ulrich Foambeard." And he reaches down over the counter. Would you like a meat pie or a sweet pie?
How much do they cost?
Freebie for the newbies.
Fruit pie.
Alright, I got boysenberry, I got lingonberry, and I got elderberry.
Elderberry.
Alright, and reaches and pulls you out one. It's in a little wax paper tray.
Gotta take it. Thank you.
Come see me at the tavern later, yeah?
Okay.
We always have a fun time after the feast. Like, just great time.
Okay.
Okay. Get around the corner. Grog. Snap it in half and hand it. Like, I feel like he's been sneaking around, so just hand it down to him. I don't even know if he's actually there, just hands.
Yeah. So it's a fried pie. It's a elderberry fried pie. It's very tasty. Has a little bit of like cinnamon sugar granules on the top.
Hey, Grog, did you know if you don't prepare this right, it's poisonous?
He just looks up and he's got it all covered over his face.
Do we know if it was... Am I gonna die?
Grog, the the great thing about that question is every day we should ask that when we get up instead of panicking when we may have just eaten a poison pie. Actually, I'm pretty sure he did it right. This tastes fantastic.
Hi.
Dogman.
Oh, it's Dogman.
It's Dogman.
Yes,
I would
I
also-
am Dogman. I can talk.
On my person, I have a rock slurry vial that's a potion of strength.
Yeah, I barely remember that.
Gas.
Hello.
Hello.
You broke it. You broke it. You broke it.
We'll be right back.
You knocked the table down. Get out here, please.
No, not at the back.
We'll be right back.
After these messages.
I'm just gonna get Jed's little dance. Oh no, Jed, the NPC got stuck.
That he would just get over it. That he's just up in just an iron pot. He would just get over it.
Does it just say potion of strength?
Yes.
Do we have any idea where that one came from?
It is beside a Quicksilver vial that I have that says faster potion, and the Onyx compass that I got. So it probably came from the Sphinx.
It's a long ways back. Hang on.
It is
Are
a
you
long
gonna,
ways
Are you
back.
gonna down another strength?
I'm about
potion?
to double down, motherfuckers.
Well, hang
are
on and
You're
let
definitely
me
gonna
check.
shit.
I was already gonna shit.
Like your pants right now. Like it's just gonna.
You guys ever had like too much pre-workout? See, pre-workout is crack cocaine that people decided to mask in giant plastic bottles so that you could drink a little bit before you go lift things.
What was its description again? Like stony or something?
A rock slurry.
A rock slurry. Okay. Okay, so what that would do is set your, like mechanically, so you can choose if you want to use this or not.
Okay.
It's still going to be an hour. It would set your strength to 23. And so then if you had the +5 as well, that would put you at 28.
Okay.
Because it sets your base to 23, and then the +5 would be stacked on top of that.
Okay.
So
So that would be a
+9. That'd
be a +9 mod.
Yeah, I'm drinking them both.
Okay.
I'm drinking them both.
Okay. You can,
I
you can
love
do
the
both.
fact I had
What are you
created
doing now?
that
He's
equation.
doubling down on his potions.
I went from a +7 to a +9 on my strength checks for all these games I'm about to play for the next hour.
I love the fact I had created
And
that
so I
equation
can
for
I can roll a 10 and get a 19,
Yeah, I agree.
but you know, you just roll like a 15 or above, and I'm about to whoop some ass.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
So
I'm winning.
Phil and
Are you
Grog are
winning,
having
son?
Phil and Grog are having pie.
Just
What are y'all gonna do after pie?
Probably go see what Arten's doing because I'm sure I'm hearing.
Alright, go spectate and cheer your boy on.
There's 100% just there's a 100% chance of
Oh.
tomfoolery today, and
No, before that, I'm like, Brock, he didn't see you. Go get us another one of these.
Scrambles off to get in line again, doubling down.
Do we still want the elderberry or do we want lingonberry? Lingon sounds good.
Let's try that one.
It scrambles off.
Greg's gonna show up with elderberry all over his face like, I knew!
Grog and Phil are just going to show up so fat.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like roid raging over with a hammer and a
And the
bell.
professor comes back. I found the mimic.
Okay, so Zhonya, you and Zarina make your way into the line leading out of town, and it is kind of a, it's a bit of a hike, 5-6 minutes out of the main area around the village. The closer you get to this, it does kind of look like a small estate, like a small manor house. It is 2 stories and what looks like maybe an attic space.
You're the Bark Knight.
Yes.
Bark.
The bark.
Can you close the door, Bark Knight? Oh god.
Nothing fell.
Woo!
Nothing failed.
He did
Okay.
better than Mommy.
I'm waiting on the door to open and her to come in here and kill you.
I'll just switch positions with Jed.
We'll just do the quick cup game. We're all wearing Hawaiian shirts.
Which one am I? The line kind of slows down the closer you get to the house, as it seems like everybody's being made to, take their time and wait their turn. But when you finally make it to the front of the line, there's a elven female standing at the door. She's got a little bowl on a pedestal that's full of game tokens, and she says, "You're a fresh face. How are you doing?"
I am doing well, and yourself?
Perfectly fine. Name's Petunia.
Okay, Petunia.
So you want to try to find the mimic in the house, right?
Yes.
Alright, so here's the deal. You can't touch anything, because we're not responsible for losing fingers if you actually do find the mimic.
Okay.
And it's only by making it through the house and telling us what item it is on the other side that you actually will potentially win, okay?
Okay.
So you could go upstairs. It's only bedrooms up there, but the mimic might be up there, and it does change every time. So if you go through once, and you can try and come back again.
Okay.
1 game token for a try.
And her token?
She puts it in the bowl and says, "As you like."
Alright.
So as you go into the house, there's a main hall, like a parlor on one side, a pantry type of space on the other. There's like a dining room in the back, and a rather barren kitchen on the back side. There's a spiral staircase that goes upstairs. There's a few windows that look out kind of over the back patio where you can see a few people kind of milling about in the trees of the orchard.
Okay.
There's a buffet, like a side piece in the hall here, and there's a few just random pieces of furniture in the different rooms. The pantry only has like shelves. The kitchen has like cabinets and like one hearth, and the dining room has like a whole table and chairs set up with another like sideboard.
Okay.
There's not really any paintings or anything on the walls. So let me go look at
the rules.
Gotta go see what to do about the mimic.
The whole house is a mimic. No one ever exits.
No, that's just a Final Fantasy VII boss.
Okay.
Death House.
Alright. So give me a investigation check.
Okay. Wow, that's pretty low, but okay. Then if that's a math is hard. 13.
Okay. You don't think it's either of the sideboards or the chairs in the parlor. If you want, you can try upstairs.
Okay, going to go up the stairs and try to look there.
Okay. So there's a few bedrooms. Each has the doors open. They're furnished, like normal bedrooms. Each has like a footlocker chest, a couple of shelves. There's also a library. And most of the books appear to still be on the shelves. There is a book open on like the reading table in the library. Also here on the second floor, there's like a window nook that's got like pillows and even a little candlestick in the windowsill.
Okay. Going to stand by the library and then kind of like just do a surface, kind of just looking in at, not obviously touching on everything, but what does the open book kind of say and stuff as I can I look at the open book?
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Primordial, Infernal, and Elvish.
Okay. At first you think it's Elvish, and it seems to be a like a bit of a theory book on evocation, specifically for like acid-based spells. And then the language shifts to something you can't understand.
That's something new. Okay, that's fine. Another investigation check, DM?
Yep.
Nope. Go away.
Oh, is that the new one?
Yes, that's the
Oh
new
no!
Okay, that's 17.
Okay. As you're turning away from the book, the candlestick that was in the window nook has shifted slightly from where it was.
Now, what do we have here? Just going to walk over there just nonchalantly, kind of like looking at the bedrooms and stuff, and just going to just kind of like look at it a little bit closer.
Go ahead and give me one more check.
Okay. Good God.
Treacherous.
I don't have a round.
Oh,
Alright. There we go.
okay.
That is a 22.
As you're pretending to look in this bedroom, the candlestick is shifting closer to the curtain, and it's starting to reach up for the curtain with those waxy tendrils.
Oh, what do we have here, little mimic?
It pulls its tendrils back.
Oh, hi, mimic. How are you? Aren't that you just a little cute thing?
Elsewhere in the room, the wardrobe.
Alrighty then, until next time, so you are a candle. Okay, little mimic.
Okay, so you make your way back downstairs, and as you make your way back downstairs, the door on the back side of the kitchen is open, and there's another elf, redhead elf, kind of waving you out. So, what you think it is?
That the mimic was a candlestick. Upstairs.
Good one. Yes. Reaches into kind of a back pocket and pulls out a game token, and a little it's like a gold, like a Willy Wonka golden ticket type of thing. Says there's a couple of different prize booths down in the village. You can redeem this for a prize.
I'm gonna get the biggest, fuzziest
Oh,
bag.
that's very thank you. And
But I thought that's
I just saw the
worked.
open book up in at the library that it had seemed like that it was Elvish at first, but then that there was a weird language I can't understand.
Yeah, all the books are still private property, and the Tanithras make sure that nobody's seeing
Oh,
too much.
that's understandable.
Yeah. Just if you want to go back around, you got your game token back, so you're still good there. And it's always going to change. We've got a whole list of things that it's going to change into.
Oh.
So.
This is a very fun game. Thank you.
Of course.
Alright, going to then try to make my way to go see. Now, what in the world trouble did Phil and Arten get into?
All right, Arten. Are you going straight back to the hammer?
Yes.
Back
Lord.
again.
Yes.
All right. Game token. Give it a go.
Game token. Giving it a go.
You know, just because I like you, I'll give you 4 swings if you need it this time.
Cool. I appreciate that.
All right. +9 mod.
Don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up.
Yeah.
Don't fuck
Fuck
up.
up. Don't fuck up.
You
Fuck
fuck up.
It fucked up.
That
14.
It hits so
Okay.
hard.
It doesn't quite.
Yeah.
It barely makes like the 10-foot mark.
Oh my god.
Alright, one more. Oh, 3 more. Look at that inspiration.
Change
That one.
your dice. Change your dice.
That one was a dick.
What was
My
it?
dick. Huh?
It was not a fug. It was slightly above.
Slightly above a fuck.
I should have ordered more dice.
You said change the dice. We're not changing the dice no more. That one is decent. Got a 24.
All right. It makes it all the way up and just barely ding,
Oh.
and drops back down. It says, "Hey, that counts. If it tings, it's good." Reaches into his pockets,
That's
pulls
what she
out a game token and a golden ticket. Gives you the same instructions that there's a couple of prize booths scattered throughout that you can redeem the ticket for. Obviously, if you have more tickets, you can redeem for a bigger prize, and you get 1 game token back for winning that round.
Okay. Going to the next place.
Which one? You want the arm wrestling or the log chopping or some wrestling?
We're gonna do the log chopping.
Okay. You make it over following the sounds of axes and wood.
Axes wood.
Phil and Grog, do y'all want to still be tagging along with?
Does Grog show back up with the linden pie?
Yes.
Has he already eaten it though?
There's like a little piece of the crust that's taken off and like indents from his claws, but like he's restrained himself.
Alright, I expect him to come back. They're out, boss. Yes.
He's being good.
Fresh out, boss. Why do you smell like linden pie?
He's trying not to offend his benefactors here. He knows which side his bread's buttered.
Grog, he barely made the thing ding. I think we need to go over and cheer him on. He's about to go drop some logs, I think.
Gross.
Alright, so this one is it's like a paired up speed competition. There's a pretty good sized log that's set on a couple of sawhorses. You're given an axe, and whoever chops through and the log breaks first is the winner for the round. So basically, it's a strength check, and you're going to tally up to 40.
Okay.
40 total on your roll.
Okay.
So every roll counts.
Yep.
But since you've got the bigger amount, you're going to get there faster.
Yeah.
Okay. So contested and tally ho. Roll for roll. That's 5.
That's a 15.
Okay.
Plus
cool.
9 is 24.
Okay. And second roll.
9 plus 9 is 18.
You already did 40.
All right. 2 swings I got it.
2. Yeah. You come back, and it's just like. Like it doesn't even chop all the way through. It just does that like rip thing.
I'm straight like. You ever had like too much adrenaline going on? That I go, gah, ah, and it breaks, and then everybody kind of looks at me. Did I win?
That's literally the fastest anyone's ever done it. Hang on, and reaches under the counter, got a little table set up there. Hands you back you had spent 1 game token. Hands you back your game token. Pulls out a golden ticket. And it's like a silver dollar sized platinum coin. Says you want to hold on to that coin. Don't go spending it. That'll get you a special prize at the end of the night.
I'd like to go again.
Game token.
Give him right back. Give it right back to him. I like the way the math works on this one.
All right. If you win 2 more of this rating, they're gonna start bringing out bigger logs, so the numbers will go up.
That's fair.
They just bring you a tree.
Fucking tree.
Okay. So if you're paired up with somebody else, and tally ho.
That's a 19.
Oh my god.
Plus 9 is 28.
Go again.
When this wears off, you're gonna feel so terrible.
And it's cut in half.
Gives you a game token and a golden ticket. I think and it kind of like the guy running the stalls, this game, like they're starting a crowd to gather, and he's like, I think we need to get Glenrick out here. What do you all think? And everybody's kind of like, Glenrick, yeah. So from somewhere in the festival comes a Goliath. And they bring
It went too hard, too fast, and they brought out the Goliath.
So
I should have only drank one. That I've just been up against mortals and barely beaten them all day.
So I lied. I'm not putting they got Glenrick and the big logs.
Glenrick and the big logs.
Glenrick and the big logs.
That was a folk band in the 70s.
It sounds like a folk band in the 70s.
Came out of
Numbers this time we'll say, let's go a little more than double, say 100. 100 tally. I'm thinking of the physics of bigger logs, so 100 on the tally.
Okay.
Swing for swing, tally up.
20.
go. Math.
55.
Redoing that one. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not having a fuck moment. Okay, so that was my fourth one. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
You were at 55 at the 25, so 55 plus 19.
Well, hold on. No, he would be. That's a 20 on the first one.
So
So-
that's 32 plus 25.
So that'd be
57, yeah.
57. So 76.
76.
I've already tallied my 5th roll.
Okay.
So that would make 100.
Yeah, 76 plus 24. I'm at 100 on the 5th roll.
Alright, so as y'all are swinging and swinging and swinging, you edge ahead on the 4th roll or on the 4th swing, and you just rear back double-handed and just shatter the log down. It like makes a dent in the sod. Glenrick drops the axe, walks over to you, stares down at you. Good job, little guy, and kind of pats you on the head.
Look, he goes to pat me on the head, and I clasp his hand because I thought he was gonna high five me. I clasp his hand, and I let out just a primal roar.
You're all right, kid, and he walks off. So,
4th golden ticket.
Phil, just over here.
love the
Wait,
Ric
there is a lot of people over there.
You make it through the applauding crowd, seeing
What's
a
going on?
Goliath walking away, and there's logs that are like just smashed into the ground.
They destroyed.
Worth every well, no matter what happens after this hour is over, worth every bit of it. This is what I wanted.
Oh, hey. Oh, hello, Fil'verl.
Hello. Arten's been destroying trees.
Wait, God, why do you have elderberry and lemon on your...
There's a dwarf that has pies. They're really tasty.
You get the first one free.
Which flavors did y'all already get?
I got the
Boysenberry.
elderberry. You got lingonberry, so the only thing left is
Yeah.
boysenberry.
Yes.
There's also meat pies, but I'm not trusting that.
Well, I would
You
go
should try the
in...
meat pies.
It can be any kind of meat.
You can ask them what kind of meat it is.
They could lie.
You can see if they're lying.
No, that I would just go in there and get... If it's free for first-timers, why not?
If Arten walks up, I'm just gonna cast Prestidigitation to make pure sport deodorant smell.
I just smell like Axe body spray.
No, the heat just smell like right guard.
Oh no, not
Nah.
right.
As I'm walking away, all you hear is
Oh,
What's that? That's,
Swag.
oh, Spice.
That's
Old
Old Spice.
Spice swagger. Alright,
Now
so I won 3 in a row,
You did.
and the third one was a big one against the Goliath.
Right.
I feel like I have pinnacled here.
Yes, I
And-
would agree with that.
I've already done what I really wanted.
It's about 20 minutes into your hour.
I gotta keep going.
It's pre-workout.
It's pre-workout's got me going. I gotta keep going. So oh man. I'll walk over to the, I guess the arm wrestling is going to be contested strength, right?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Break his shoulder.
Yeah.
Poor guys! I don't want to hurt people.
There's a rather beefy, rugged human guy at the table at the moment.
Beefy McJohnson.
Gross.
Well, it's better than, Captain Richard Hambone Johnson.
Yeah.
So a game token gets you basically a 3 bracket. You can face off with 3 opponents.
Okay. Let's go.
So, Beefy McJohnson,
That's crit.
you got him. He manages to hold on for all of a second before.
Gets there. They say, go! And then just wham!
There's a vein here that's not going down anymore.
Oh.
Good game. Good shot. Good shot.
Other hand.
Sorry, not sorry.
So your next opponent, Thor Rod.
Blonde beefcake alert.
Nope. That's a 19 plus 9.
Yeah, you got him too.
Yeah. Had to unroll a fuck real quick.
You don't want to roll fuck with Thor Rod.
No.
Your last opponent is a 7-foot tall, bronze-skinned, black-haired woman in a chainmail bikini. Because we're going all the 80s fantasy right now. 'Cause I said so.
What are you doing after this?
It depends on how good your hand is.
Ooh.
Just doing this real quick to everybody.
It's like, I'm gonna pivot.
Oh, okay.
Erebos and Arten have had this discussion before, and 100% already knew that talking about it. Like,
Ethical non-monogamy is where it's at, yo.
we were, so this
Sorry,
is the
I got
dumbest.
clear notifications. Go away. Okay. Yeah. So let me find the right die for my Amazon here. Here we go.
Don't fuck up. Don't fuck up. I just wish I wish that these guys weren't so perfectly even, because I get crit fails and crits at the same time on the same dice. I have no dice that are good or bad. They're just like I'm across the board. It's almost as if I'm a perfectly balanced fucking dice. Who wants that?
I have balanced dice.
Okay.
She's already. I've already.
Oh, okay. That is 19.
Okay.
Right down the middle.
Well, she's actually holding, and then she starts. She got a 24.
Yeah.
I
I rolled a 10. I knew.
Yeah.
I knew.
So it doesn't even really seem that hard for her. But as that last contest finishes up, whoever the bookie is for this one comes over, hands you back your because you did win 2 of the 3 rounds, so you get your game token back. You do get a golden ticket. She gets her game token back, her golden ticket, and one of those coins for she got all 3 of hers.
Nice.
So
2 out of 3 ain't bad, Arten.
Yeah.
You did well.
Still got an hour though, so like
you've got 35 minutes.
you got like 35 minutes left. Let's go wrestling. Because it's the next thing on the list, right? Like
Yes.
that's what we got.
Yes.
So we haven't wrestled yet.
Okay. So the wrestling area is pretty much a dirt circle roped off. Kind of holding the the entry point is a black-skinned, blue-eyed tiefling, wearing a very ornate set of full plate.
What are you doing after this? Sorry.
As you approach the ring,
I'm all hopped up on testosterone. Man. Just hitting on anything that wags its tail at me.
as you approach the ring, this tiefling looks you up and down and says, "How you doing? Name's Glory."
Glory.
Yeah.
We need to talk later.
All right.
We need to procure some things from your shop on another time.
Shop's closed today. Stay the night. I'm here tomorrow.
Another time. Let's fight.
All right. You can be paired up with Roderick over there. It's a human guy.
I just start walking in that direction, going, Roderick!
Rules our first pin.
He says rules the first pin. I shoot a glance at Erebos, like,
Wink. Of course you do. At this point, it's taking all of Erebos' concentration not to just climb you like a tree every time you walk out of the room.
okay, he can climb me when this wears off, because I'm sure I won't be moving at all.
That won't be climbing. That's a slight incline. You're going to be a
It's a
ramp.
slight incline.
You're an accessibility ramp at that point.
Okay, I've already rolled for Roderick, so.
That is a 24.
Yeah, he was not prepared.
Whoa!
He was not prepared.
There's that lovely yell as you just kind of come bear hug in and just drop him. And he's just like, alright, yeah.
Let's get up and I pat him on the chest. Good show, Roger. Good show.
Professor, I think he has a problem.
I think he does too, but it does look rather fun. I mean, that.
Okay. Alright.
Grog, should we join into the wrestling matches?
Oh, not me, man.
I'm sure there's a weight class for you, Grog.
I mean, I do have a little bit of strength.
I did level Grog up already.
Okay.
In case.
Well, here's what we're gonna do to kind of stream things along here is how much do you want to completely run out your clock on just repeating these strength events?
I would want to run up my clock until I start to feel it a little bit wear off.
Okay.
Or run out of tokens, which is not happening
Which
at
is
the
not
moment.
going to happen. So here's what we'll do. We'll say you've got about 25 minutes until you start to feel it going out of your system. So however, let's see, we'll just say you can get at least 5 more events in 25 minutes. So go ahead and just give yourself another 5 golden tickets. Because I mean, there's no way my dice are going to keep up with +9. So like it's assumed that you're.
I win a golden ticket from that one, and then I get my other 5.
We'll give you another 5.
All right, so I'm up to 11.
Cool.
And a platinum coin.
Yes, but which you only get 1 of those platinum coins for the whole festival.
I
If you
didn't.
get it, you
I didn't
got it.
expect to impress anybody else that much because I would.
Okay, so
2 logs in a row, 2 swings in the
we're
game.
at time-ish for break. So we'll go to break. We'll come back. We'll do any other stuff.
I'd say when it wears off, I wanted to give the rest of my tickets to somebody else, and just be like, I'll say something cool like, "I'm thirsty and bored with this," and I'll give my tickets to like some passing kid or something, so they can go play games.
Okay, the tickets don't.
So not tickets, the tokens, the
okay.
wooden tokens.
Okay. Fair enough. So
Game tokens.
we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll resolve the after effects of potion imbibing, and then we'll see what else Zhonya
Don't do
can
drugs.
do.
Drugs is bad. Okay.
It
Yeah,
is
go
just
ahead.
pre-workout. It's just pre-workout.
You're going to end up sounding like Ric Flair does now.
You got that baby now.
There's shingle roofs. There's tin roofs. There's clay tile roofs. But a cowboy hat roof?
This is
Oh,
what we
no.
came back
Absolutely
on.
not.
You can sit in the deck on the top of the cowboy hat.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
This is
Look
what
at-
we came back on.
the
Look at the
Cowboy
powder
roof.
coat station down the street.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no. It gets
You
worse.
can't even classify that.
You gotta look
when,
at the floor
when
you
I'm
look at that
picking
later.
the roof type of a house, no matter what company I work with, because I work with over 40, when I'm picking the roof type, it is a drop-down box. You can't fill in cowboy hat. You have to pick something that's normal.
That's I believe that's called quadrigonal gabled.
100% that's called an inspector's going to your house and is going to deny this shit. You're not getting insured. That's not
It's
yet.
concrete.
I hope you own it. I hope you own the house.
That is a rental.
We are back, everybody.
Oh my
I
goodness.
shared the pain from kitchen table with them.
It was quite painful. Okay.
As an
so-
insurance professional, I have no idea what I would do with any of those properties other than run.
Oh no, there's
I'm
one
going
that's
to
worse.
look the other way. Okay, so I has questions for Zhonya and Phil. Were y'all going to stick with Arten as he wears down the rest of his strength potion run, his roid rage, or did y'all want to wander around?
Well,
again?
while supporting him, while watching the train wreck happen, that is the hype of the roid. But Phil's definitely not sticking around for the crash of the roid until he hears. If he hears, woo, Phil's like, I'm sorry, I have to go take care of a friend. Phil would be keeping an eye out for some of these other games because he probably watched the wrestling and watched Arten slam a dude, and it's like, I think the big bikini lady walked in. I've learned something about myself, and this is not comfortable anymore.
Alright, Zhonya, what about you?
I mean, that probably after talking to Phil about the mimic game and such, probably would go to where to get one of those fresh hand pies at.
Okay.
Yeah, the hand pies sounded nice, and so I would have been heading that direction afterwards.
Okay.
And so it's probably going to be on the way to or after getting said pie.
Were there any other games that were not strength-based, though?
Got the mimic game.
Yes. There's the mimic game. There's a few different things. I mean, there's like ring tosses and your traditional carny type games. The little racetrack that you saw at a distance. If you head over that way, it's actually there's a lot of little small creatures. It's like small creature races. You can see a rabbit that's got antlers. There's a little purple dragon. It's about this big. There's a pink, sparkly, 4-footed thing with a flat tail and a beak. It's a platypus. It's a sparkly pink platypus.
Sparkle Dog.
There is something that looks like a soft green caterpillar with a cat face.
A caterpillar.
There's something that looks like a weenie dog, but it's got a prehensile tail and a monkey face.
That is mildly disturbing. We cannot let Zorina see that.
You can't let that procreate.
Phil's going to look at whoever's running this tiny, tiny, terrible thing.
It's yet another gnome. Got big puffball hair.
All right. What exactly is happening here?
We've got little animal races. You put down a bet. If your animal gets to the end first, then you win your bet.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna bet on the monstrosity that was once probably a canid.
That's a sugar monkey there.
That sounds racist.
It does sound racist shit! Oh my god, it does sound racist! I found that shit in a book and it sounds racist!
Well, that's where you find a lot of racist shit, Jed.
That's where you find a lot of racist shit. Oh my god. I was looking for...
My brain went to Suge Knight. Rest in
I
peace.
found a list of non-humanoid small magical creatures or mythical creatures, and Suge Monkey was on there, and I was like, this sounds cool. And never did I think racist. You said racist, and now it's never not. It's never not racist.
I would go with the
Sorry, social justice elf.
I will basically go with the pink. Is that a duckbill?
It's a platypus.
Oh, a platypus.
It's from a whole different plane. They lay eggs apparently, which is really weird.
Well, it would only be weird. Are they like a mammal?
Yes, and also no.
Are they? What are they? Poisonous?
The males are. They have spurs on their little paws.
That sounds.
We have a mascot. We have a
This is the
mascot.
coolest animal.
That one's name is Pachyderm, just because.
I am betting on that one.
I'm keeping my bet on the oddly racistly named monstrosity that is canid.
We're sorry, Internet. We didn't know.
We didn't name it, okay?
Okay, so
Who did? Because that might give us a solution to is this or is it not.
So the racetrack itself is just 10 feet long. A few of the animals are put on like the starting line. There's a little rope line that they hang behind. none of these animals really seem to know what the hell they're doing. They're just kind of.
Oh, I am so into this bullshit already.
This is like that
about
Mario Party 2 game, the battle game, to where you gotta bet on the weird things to see what
we have literally just bet on chaos.
It's the Puppy Bowl, guys. It's about to be Puppy Bowl. So cost is one of your game tokens, and then whatever you want to bet. If you win, if your animal wins, you get your bet back and double.
So like we just pay like actual gold or
Whatever you want to bet. I ain't gonna question it. Look, got a whole cold cash box here.
Alright, I'll put down 2 gold just to see.
I would put down 5 gold.
Alright, so 2 gold on the canid monkey, and 2 gold on the how much?
It's Christian.
Right.
5 or 2?
5.
5 on the
That is not a Christian name, Jed.
Okay.
That's unless it's a Christian nationalist name.
There's
You call that thing by its Christian nationalist name,
Steven.
Shug Monkey.
there's a couple more bets put down. They also pull out there's a blue crab that has one arm that's oddly it's like double the length and segmented, and it's kind of flailing that arm around.
These are strange creatures.
That's the point. Between the sugar monkey and the platypus and the crab, we'll throw the jackalope in there too. And the rope goes up and nothing really happens. You could go to the other end and try to call your critter.
Okay.
Maybe
Goes down.
once. Otherwise, we're just gonna wait.
Phil will roll. Oh shit! I have no animal handling. This is great. Phil's gonna be like, "All right, adorable, wizard created pet, come down here." Oh my god, I hate this. Okay, that one's cool. That's like a fucked up centaur. That one is the rake.
Folklore from
Just going to try to basically.
Okay, there's still a chance if it came from Cambridgeshire, this still might be racist. I'm not calling it by that name. I'm naming it Little Sebastian. Fuck you.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, animal handling.
I got a
17.
13? Alright, Phil, you managed to catch the attention of Little Sebastian, and Little Sebastian starts creeping forward. Like, uncertain, but
Gonna slowly pull
move.
out the remainder of the lingonberry pie.
Eyes get big and start scooting a little faster. Your platypus there is kind of starts waddling forward. Give me one more animal handling check to see if y'all can keep them moving. Waste your
I'm not wasting
inspiration.
mine.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I don't
an
care. 18.
Hey!
That's an 8.
It's finally caught enough of a whiff of the pie that it starts kind of galloping toward you. The crab is still at the starting line, and the jackalope has hopped outside of the the lane. Your platypus is still moving. It's just kind of.
This is my favorite game ever because this is what happens. We all paid. We paid. If anyone is surprised, that is on them. I'm stealing this animal to give it a better life. If anyone asks, my familiar is a rescue.
Little Sebastian the familiar.
He just pops up and goes, "The fuck is that?" It's like, Little Sebastian.
Grog says, "I feel oddly targeted."
Grog, you're not a familiar.
I thought I was the monkey-shaped thing in this part.
Well, this is the dog-shaped thing.
We already had one of those too.
No, that's a straight-up dog. This is a dog-shaped thing.
This is a monkey dog shaped thing.
Okay.
This is
Puppy monkey baby.
Bucky Monkey Baby.
Oh
Puppy
no!
monkey baby.
So
No.
once your little Sebastian crosses the finish line, the gnome chick comes over and hands you back your 2 gold with the extra 2. If you want to actually barter or try to buy the thing, you could. She's not gonna argue with you about it, but technically you haven't paid for it if you just got your money back.
I don't get a golden ticket?
You do.
Okay,
You get one.
I'm going to write this down.
Sorry.
1.
You get 1 golden ticket. You do get your game token back too. If you want it back.
How much is the monstrosity?
That one?
Yes.
Well, I mean, how about we say just the original 2 gold you bet?
Wow.
Just get back the 2 gold.
Okay. Yeah.
Just feeding this terror. Phil has the worst familiar yet. Like, it stands up awkwardly. Like, it just sits back on, like, 2 little doxy legs, and it's just this weird, wobbly torso
And why
with
don't you
these
just
little arms.
burp out fireball or just give it wild magic or some stuff?
These are images
So,
of a
I'm
It
gonna
just
have
vomits
to-
a knife.
Wow.
Just vomit. Oh, that's yours. You can use it.
I'm gonna have to come up with some stuff.
That
to
this
post
thing
about
looks like a Sasquatch mixed in with just I don't know.
It defies explanation. It really does.
It is a cryptid. It
It's
is
100% a cryptid.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is. I'm still not calling it by what you called it.
It's Lil Sebastian now. That's what it
In
is.
the folklore of Cambridgeshire, the shug monkey is a creature that shares the features of a dog and monkey, which reportedly haunted Slough Hill Lane.
Yep.
The creature, believed to have a body of jet black shaggy sheepdog, and the face of a monkey with staring eyes.
Oh god, I just picked up a Grim. I picked up a jacked up...
Was believed to be a supernatural ghost or demon.
Yep. I just picked up...
something
I
from
just-
Avernus.
No. I just picked up... Like, I ordered a Bagest or a Grim, but I got the version from Wish.
You got the Wish Grim version, yeah.
Just don't get it wet or feed it after midnight.
It always smells
Wait. It's not okay. It's the shug is actually it's a derivative back off of shuck, SHUCK.
So off of Old Shuck, the black dog.
A curious variation of black shuck. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still not going to use the last part of it because that shug wasn't the part that I had a problem with.
Well, Shug, saying Shug reminds me of Suge Knight.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just said monkey like a racist, and so
Yep.
so
Yep.
that's a thing.
Yeah, that don't get us killed by Suge Knight, man. Like,
Nah,
All
that
right.
he'll do it, and I'll feel like we deserved it. So now I have a pet.
So could we rename it to a shuck dog?
Yeah, we'll just
Yes.
call it Shuck. He's a Shuck.
Shuckle.
Lil Sebastian.
No.
that's a Pokemon.
That one is worthless.
No, it's not. That thing has won world tournaments.
It's amazing just for the memes.
Okay, so
I'm just over here loving him more.
So, Arten, as you're finishing up your last bout of whatever strength-based thing you were doing, you start to feel that like the potion's kind of working its way out of your system. So you said that you were going to give away all your game tokens,
Yeah.
the remaining 4 that you had, to some passing kid.
Yeah.
Easy enough, easily done. And then you wanted to make your way over to find some pies. As you and Erebos are heading over to Ulrich's pie line, your vision starts getting fuzzy around the edges. By the time you're in the line, you've definitely got tunnel vision going on. Before you make it up to the counter, you can't see a damn thing.
Erebos!
When things started getting a little blurry, I grabbed Erebos by the shoulder and told him, I don't feel so good. Things are looking a little wibbly.
You want to get some? You still want to? I mean, we could. There's some picture tables.
Something in my stomach might help. Hold on, let's just get the pies.
So you're getting closer to the front of the line, but the line's still pretty long. You've got maybe 5 or 6 people ahead of you when everything goes black.
Erebos,
Mm-hmm.
I'm blind.
Well, that's not good.
Nope. Not good.
Come here. grabs you by the elbow and starts taking you over to one of the picnic tables, sets you
Okay.
down. Gets right up in your face so that you can like feel his breath on your face, but like you can't see a thing. Just kind of like, that's not good at all.
Why are you so close to my face?
So you can see.
I can feel you.
Oh. Okay, well let me try this. And leans back really far.
What are you trying?
Yeah, that's not good.
Someone said if you play with your potions too much, you'll go blind.
Exactly.
And then that is why that Carol doesn't use her alchemy set anymore.
Okay,
God, that.
so, what do I want to do about that? I mean, I don't have anything for that. I don't even have any glasses.
Let's just hope it's temporary. Can I please have something to eat?
Yeah, I'll go get back in line. Don't move, because then you might fall, because you can't see. And scurries away.
I'm just gonna sit there. Because I can't see. And I don't want to call attention to myself. Because I know that blind people, not blind people, but people who can't see out of nowhere, will start staring off in the distance and looking weird. I'm going to fold my arms and slowly put my head down.
Okay.
And close my eyes as if I'm resting.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Nobody's really bothering you. They're either in line to grab a pie or they're walking off with their pies. The picnic tables were kind of abandoned. So Erebos does make it through the line, comes back a few minutes later with pies. So y'all got some pies to nibble on. By the time you two finish up your race, and you've got your little Sebastian, what did y'all want to do next?
Oh, let's see. The rest of it's just your regular carnival games.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that you could go try to find mimics that they have fun. But that was fun.
Maybe. But also, I know my luck of noticing anything. I'll walk out and the thing will be chewing on my ass before I knew it was there.
I mean that mine had hissed at me, so.
Close by, y'all could see a apple bob, half barrels with the apples floating.
You know what? I'm gonna have some fun with that.
Is there a, like, shooting balloons or something dexterous for Grog to do?
Darts, yeah.
Because Grog would have been into that kind of concept.
Yeah, Grog.
Absolutely.
So, did we get our... With winning, did I get a token back too, or just...
You got your game token, you got your... And a golden ticket.
Okay.
And you had gotten your money back plus the double, but then you gave for 2 for
Right.
Little Sebastian.
So walking with this little terrible thing beside... I hope that it's like... It's walking... But it's like at a weird cocked angle, so it's like its body's slightly upright.
So
It's like a dog walking in the back legs,
but it's doing like this
It goes
because
to this number.
Yeah.
So it is that creepy monkey that is basically got the little symbols up in the little hat.
nope.
Little
Literally, go look up Puppy Monkey Baby.
I know what that is. I'm not looking that up.
Puppy Monkey Baby.
Puppy Monkey Baby.
Puppy monkey baby. I know what that is. But
Pineapple.
then that you know that Zhonya will go over to the apple bobbing and like, oh,
Howdy. You want a bob?
sure.
Careful, there might be some tricks mixed in with the treats. Game token?
oh
Yeah,
god! If there,
okay.
see, here's the problem. It's like, haha, there's onions mixed in. Phil's just sitting there
And then
eating
that
the
she
onions.
basically just gets like a little hair tie, just tie her hair back up into a
Fair.
bun.
Hold on, does the hair tie burn though?
No.
No.
It's a fire scrunchie.
Alright, so what do I need to do?
Give me a dex check.
This scrunchie needs to be a magic item now.
Sleight of mouth.
Sleight of mouth. That's gonna be a 12.
Yeah, that's what we're dealing
Okay.
with, man.
Alright, so you, it takes you a minute, but you finally manage to get one up against the edge of the barrel and you bite into it. As you bite into it, you feel something that isn't apple juice or water. It kind of feels like a gel. And you fall into the barrel and surface as a duck.
What the quack?
Don't be holding it for too long. It's gonna wear off here in a second. You're a duck.
What?
Hold on. Angry Goose Game. Activate.
Just angry look.
This carnival escalated. I'm blind. She's a duck.
She's a malicious mallard.
He's got a demon monkey dog.
I
Like,
just looked down at it. Murder them all.
was that you talking to the dog or the dog talking to you?
Just
Yeah.
felt like
I
that
would
the
believe
dog.
Marina is just kind of
Like,
probably
oh, shit.
just like sniffing around. Zhonya just.
And about a minute later, Zhonya, you're back to normal, but you're sitting on the ground.
That was intriguing.
She hands you back your token.
Thank you.
I'm going to a different game. I'm not doing that one. I'm going to go do something less risky. I'm going to go throw a hoop.
Alright, you can find a hoop toss, sleight of hand for toss hoop.
Ooh, Grog wants to do this one.
I only got an 11.
Yeah, Grog's doing this one. Sleight of hand.
I got an 11. Maybe nothing. I
It
miss.
bounces off. You get three tosses though.
Oh, I do?
3 tosses per game token.
Oh, 13. No.
Okay, yeah, yours are kind of bouncing everywhere.
Grog got an 18
Okay.
and a 24.
Ooh, alright.
The other one missed. It was like a 5.
Okay. Lands 2 of them on the necks of the bottles. Gets back his game token, golden ticket, and also a little candy out of a bowl. It's like a hard candy, just like a toffee.
Immediately eats it.
Yeah, it's just toffee.
He just immediately eats the candy.
Oh, no, it's violent, too.
Like,
chomp, chomp,
doesn't-
chomp.
Like, you're watching it stretch between teeth.
Look, hard
That's
candy.
taffy.
Hard candy is usually
Toffee.
put in your mouth and suck on it.
Yeah.
He's holding it with his fingers and
Okay, you said toffee, not taffy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
toffee, not taffy.
Toffee.
it's great.
Zhonya, after you've been deduct,
It's a deduction.
you go wandering through some of the booths. You start to hear what sounds like clockwork type of sounds. It was kind of hard to hear under, like you only hear it if you're close by. You find a booth that has a gnome with like the multi-lens goggles on, that's sitting in behind the counter of a booth that's got like a whole lot of little like tinker toys, made of bronze and.
That's called an erector set.
Oh, gross.
What? Tinker Toys metal on metal were an erector set.
We're talking like little soldier.
Right.
Basically,
I'm
we're
being
talking
gross.
clockwork robots and
Right.
things like that. Got a whole array of them. A few of them like hanging from the sides of the tent. Just puttering away on his little tinkers.
Going to go over there and just kind of peruse a bit. Kind of like pull out my own pocket watch that's probably got blood, scratches, a few burn marks on it. Just
Bits of Velociraptor and
At-
bandits.
At that point, like it's almost like he can sense the mistreatment of it, and he kind of lowers the goggles.
Oh, you
that-
fucked up.
Oh, sorry. Then it's my magical arcane focus that I don't use it for. Well, I do use it for checking time, but
All right, yeah.
I
can't do
also
anything with
channel
that.
my magic with it.
And goes back to.
Grog is gonna stay here until he has no more tokens left, and just keep throwing things because he got a candy and he wants more candy.
Welcome,
Valid.
Taffy.
He has 5 wooden tokens.
Yes.
He just got one back.
Yes.
He has a +7 to sleight of hand.
Okay.
Let's just quick math this.
Give me 5 rolls, and if he makes 4 of them, then he can have 5 golden tickets.
Someone D20 and D20.
I'll be looking for like 18 and above.
It still betrayed Grog.
That betrayed Grog.
Yeah,
This was a
that
7. Oh, yours. What was yours? This was a 7 plus 7 is a 14. And you wanted how much and above?
18 and above.
18 and above?
Yeah,
Okay,
you have
the
no
rest were
guarantee.
above 18. So I had 3 out of 5 above
Alright,
18.
well, we'll give him four golden tickets,
Okay.
and he's still got 4 of his tokens. He loses out on the last one.
That's fine.
Okay. DM, going through, because Phil will eventually make his way towards the Mimic House.
Okay.
Seeing that Arten has his head down at the table and Erebos is there, he's like, he's napping. Leave him be.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Phil's going to be keeping an eye out to see if, like, there's... Because I've been to fairs before, there's always a singing competition somewhere.
There wasn't earlier. As the day is wearing on, it starts to pick up. You can hear from off in a corner somewhere.
Phil's going to make his way over there and see, is it something that people are, like, just doing, or is it something that...
It appears to be like a little bit of a... I gotta go. I actually have a table for this. Hang on.
Does someone... You have to pay.
No, if you want to just sit and listen, you can. But it does seem like it's a bit of a competition or something going through on the stage.
Phil will walk up. How much is it to enter the competition?
To enter the competition, that'll be a game token, and that's it. I mean, we're just kind of throwing
Sold.
this on for fun. And pulls out like another clipboard. Got a quill pen. What name can I put you down for? And what's the name of your song?
God's gonna be there too.
This is my hype man 2 buttons.
Hype 2 buttons. All right.
And
What are we doing?
my name is Ridiculous.
All right.
Ridiculous!
We do have a separate, if you would like to wait a little while, next hour we'll actually be doing comedy competition, if you would rather wait for that.
Oh no,
I'm
I
just
think
going
I'd
off
like
the
to at
name.
least try to sing.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, me too.
Just wait, you'll be behind Jonesy there, and I'll let you know when it's time.
Sup, Jonesy?
I am picturing Grog as just like a little furry goblinoid Kevin Hart.
Sup, Jonesy?
Okay, now it seems like Jonesy is maybe 5th in line. If you wanted, or maybe you've got time to go catch Arten or Erebos or Zhonya if you wanted them in the crowd for support or anything like that.
Yeah, sure, that'll be great. I'm sorry, I'm looking this up real quick to make sure I'm actually saying something right.
So basically, while that the gnome just like you mistreat watches, scrub, gonna be like oh, then what are you working on?
But pulls the goggles down again. Got little toys for the kids. I've got bigger toys for the bigger kids. And I've got little mannequins.
Oh, okay. You know that, and then as she basically reaches up in her pack and pulls out the 2 pocket watches she had never used, and just like, here, I think that these may be in good use, but they are from Strixhaven.
Yeah, my cousin went there. Now, you could pick one and trade if you want. I mean, that's fair enough.
Oh, sure. Just one of his own Mastercraft pocket watch.
Well, do you want a pocket watch from him, or do you want one of his little mannequin thingies?
I would say go with a mannequin thing.
Okay, so this is just like a little metal,
Mm-hmm.
it's like a tin soldier type of concept. It's got a wind up key on the back. He says, if you like, what you can do is it'll learn the more you use it. So you're just gonna tell it what you want it to do. If it don't do it right, then you kind of correct it. It'll learn. You can teach it to do any sort of thing. You can teach it to go pick up a pen if you drop it, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Now it can only learn 3 things,
Okay.
so you can be careful with it.
Will do.
If he comes and him and Grog come and tell us about it,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Erebos whether I'm able to see or not that I'd like to go here.
Yeah.
them try to sing.
You still can't see a thing.
Yeah, I figured. Also, I'd like something to drink.
There's a few different like beverage booths.
Yeah, but I
around.
can't see shit. So whichever one Erebos goes to is what.
Yeah, we'll get y'all something to drink. A little tankard of some sweet ale.
I'm going to tell Erebos to do the same thing as I'm going to do. I would like to inspire these two on their ability checks
Yeah.
to sing better.
Yeah.
Which means for me they get a D6. I don't know what Erebos gives them.
He's on a D8.
Okay, so you get a D6 and a D8 added to said ability check when you get up there and sing. You ain't good luck. You got 2 bards cheering for you.
Okay.
We're gaming the games.
Okay, so Hype Man Grog
Yay, yay!
and Ridiculous.
What? Ridiculous!
So Phil will, if Erebos is in it, he will take off the coat of many colors and
Okay.
patches, hand it to him folded. Need you to hold this.
Got it.
Will turn the glamour weaved shirt into a mesh top,
Beautiful.
showing off that the boy is actually in shape,
Yes.
built like a runner. Oh god, it only lasts for a minute. You know what? Fuck it. We'll prestidigitate a very nice platinum chain around his neck because it would fit in his hand.
Yeah.
Coiled up, and when we get up on stage,
You just gotta do like a smoke bomb
Oh, no.
effect so that it goes away at the right time.
yeah, just do
Like, quick
prestidigitation.
change.
Prestidigitation with that.
Okay.
Grog rolls out,
Of course he does.
starts beatboxing. Was Phil walking out playing off that he totally meant that to happen.
Yeah.
Roll
We practice this shit.
I need beatbox performance from Grog though.
He is inspired.
He is.
Performance, perception, persuasion. My brain.
Performance should be between perception and if it's not written on there, then he doesn't have prof in it.
Yeah.
It'll be charisma though.
Yeah, that I was just checking to make sure it was a charisma thing.
Yeah.
You get the +1, plus a D8, plus a D6.
If he wants to use the D8 and D6. You don't have to use them, but you can if you want. He might roll a nat 20, you don't know.
My rolls have been all over the place tonight. I've rolled so many ones, 120, a bunch of 17, 18, 19s. That's a 10.
Okay, whatever you want.
Did it
Are they
hit?
both ones?
It was +3 total. So he's got a 14.
Here's the thing.
His beatboxing starts off like Inception.
Sorry, we need to take the volume down.
Sorry.
Here's the thing. He's on tempo. He's got tempo down because sailors they know tempo. He has no tune.
This tracks. This tracks.
He has no tune. He's got tempo. He has no melody.
Oh goodness.
Okay, so Phil.
So Phil comes out.
I'm sorry, ridiculous.
Ridiculous comes out.
Oh, ridiculous.
Now tell me, who's your housekeeper and what you keep in your house? What about diamonds and gold? Is that what you keep in your mouth? What's in that case? What's in that case? Get out my face. You couldn't relate. Wait to take place at a similar place to shake it, shake it. I got my crossbow out, cocked back. Me and my homies dropped that. We're rolling in a phantom with the top back. So much money, you can't stop that. Twin crossbows cocked back. Me and my homies. So drop that. We're rolling in a phantom with the top back. So much money, you can't stop that. Get out my business, my business. Stay the fuck out my business.
Ching ching, motherfucker, ching ching.
Sorry, I had to. I'm doing the whitest voice ever, so I had to quote Luda.
Okay,
My face.
Luda!
performance. I will allow mechanical advantage because that was wonderful.
Plus a D6 plus D8.
We using the everything here.
Oh, I know the song. God, it just clicked. The song just clicked.
Okay, so I got a D8,
That video
D6.
was ridiculous.
D8, and a D6.
Yup.
So with performance,
Uh-huh. I mean, you're a charisma caster. This can't be terrible. Oh. Apparently it was. This is ridiculous.
15. It doesn't carry. I figured it wouldn't. I just could not resist the opportunity.
Everyone was listening very intently,
They thought I was doing a TED Talk.
and after it's done, there's a slight pause, and then somebody in the crowd goes, "Woo, yeah!"
It was me. It was me.
Yeah!
There's
Fucking
scattered,
right! Yeah!
scattered applause.
Had to give it a shot. I've yet to do a super charisma thing as Phil. Get back, take the coat, put it on, not mesh anymore.
I think it was a very good try.
Thank you. Grog, you did fantastic.
I know.
Ruffles hair.
Fucking right.
Okay,
Load up.
I'm so glad no one tuned in for that one section of this.
Why did no one clip that shit?
I'm not, no. That does not need to exist anywhere other than this video.
okay,
That could still be a TikTok sound. Just use it.
So you have a housekeeper. What you keep in your house? You just want me to do that for TikTok?
I just want I want the sounds so people can be like doing stupid shit.
this is the new bardcore. Oh,
My money don't jingle jingle.
it tones.
After this, Phil will, knowing that he did not win that competition, make his way to the mimic house.
All right. What's Zhonya want to do after the tinker and hearing off in the distance grog and what sounds oddly like Phil chanting?
Do that song to a Gregorian chant.
Going to basically go over and find just Arten and Erebos and just hang out with them until whenever.
I feel like Erebos would still be wanting to see like the rest of the bard
Yeah,
call.
we're taking in the bard competition.
Okay.
It's definitely a thing.
Okay. All right.
I wouldn't be surprised if Erebus wanted to join the bard competition.
He's not leaving poor blind Arten alone.
I'm fine sitting. I have a beer. I have what's left of a pie. I probably would have got 2 pies initially because I'm a big boy and I'm hungry.
You hankry.
Let's see.
Need the carbo load, man.
Get that. If you eat enough, you'll get your vision back. That's what Mommy
That's
says.
what mommy says.
Every time you eat 2 pies, someone gets their sight back.
Guys,
That's just how you get diabetes, Timmy.
You're gonna be blind for the rest of the game. It's gonna be awesome.
that you mean that I was just always told that I needed to clean my plate. God, that ad.
Okay. All right. So mainly because Neysa's not in bard brain right now, so Erebos is not going up there.
It's fun. He's taking care of his boot thing.
So let's do Mimic Run real quick on you. So it's a game token for entry.
Okay.
And it's essentially the same setup as I described earlier. On the first floor, there's like a couple of side tables. There's the pantry and the parlor and the kitchen and like a little dining area. There's spiral staircase upstairs. Bedrooms normally furnished. There's a little
Did
window.
Grog come with me too, or did he stay behind?
I don't know. Y'all tell me.
I'll pay for Grog. I'll throw another token in so Grog can come in because he used all his at the ring toss and got all the candy.
Okay, fair.
He did not use all his on the ring.
He's got like one
Oh, I
left.
thought you said that he used all
No,
his.
he lost one. He's got 4 back.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then Grog can pay his own damn.
He's paid his own damn way.
All right, so the 2 of y'all go in. So either y'all can each be searching, or one of you can help action the other.
All right,
Grog helps you.
Grog, we're going to do a couple things in each room before we actually take a serious look.
We're gonna rap again.
No. I need you to hold your nose. And Phil is going to prestidigitate the worst fart in every room we walk into that lingers for the whole minute. Like, this is like eggs and sulfur, and like on the tail end, it's warm and it's meaty, and you're not sure why. Like, Phil just made the worst smell he ever smelled working on his parents' boat in every room he goes in, and then he will roll investigation.
Okay. Alright, just give me one investigation. You can have advantage for the first floor.
I rolled double 19s.
Beautiful.
Plus investigation, that's a 24.
In the, so, like, you went into the pantry, you went into the parlor, you crossed the hall to the kitchen, and then in the dining room, as you prestidigitated the worst smelling fart of all fartdom, in the dining area, you hear a bit of a rattle from the sideboard, and one of the, like the handle knobs on one of, like, the drawers is, like, flapping.
Like it's trying to get the... So it's the handle on the what, though?
It's a handle, like a sideboard, like a little buffet table, like about yay long and only about yay tall.
Grog, that's the mimic.
The handle of the buffet.
The whole buffet. It's trying to get the smell away. As we're leaving, cinnamon.
You hear a bit of a...
The fart immediately the second the tongue comes out.
Gotcha, bitch.
Got him!
Got him.
If anyone speaks aberration, it's in my mouth. It's in my mouth. I can taste it. Why is it spicy? Why is it like mayonnaise and regret? Phil's gonna look as no. Okay, time out. So yesterday, here's the student restrooms and here's the teacher restrooms.
No.
So I'm in the teacher restroom. Like, so I can just use the potty and then leave. And then all of a sudden, I hear someone yell from the girls' restroom that's on the other side of the wall, "Why'd your fart smell like mayonnaise and regret?" Why I ate Wendy's chili.
I'm using that on somebody.
Mayonnaise and regret.
I'm using that. That's a good one.
The versus combination.
I think I win D&D. I killed the DM.
It's not a game of TOK if we don't kill the DM.
So Phil's gonna, as he's leaving out the back door, he'll look at the. It's the buffet table.
Since you went into the kitchen and you did the same thing, and the door leads out of the kitchen, the elf running the door is just kind of like.
I'm sorry, the fruit pies went straight through me.
That's a great job, tokens and gold tickets.
The table licked his fart.
The mimic. I did not go to acting school to deal with this. I quit.
And we
Fart
actually,
later.
and we actually know what mimics actually can look like in original form now.
It's just Gary Oldman.
Or else Fred, or else just Frank, or else Fred Savage.
All mimics just look like Fred Savage.
Well, they don't look
would
like
you
Fred
do
Sanford.
if the same
Aw.
tune-
You big dummy! You didn't see that was me? Good God.
Just stand up and walk out on me.
Alright.
Come back when we get back. We get back. Oh, the mimic house is really easy. I think if we went back, there's just a picture not allowed to come back in.
It is just your name.
No, it's just a picture of me and Grog.
The poor contestant right after you that just walking into every room like
The family of six. The family of six that went in.
They shut it down for a minute, and the two elves went through prestidigitating the
Oh no, that
spell.
shit's in the chairs.
No.
It's in the curtains.
Stop!
Someone's gonna turn the air conditioner on. My bitch is just gonna come back.
all the windows are up and it's just
Everything's-
fanning stuff.
There is literally a fan moving itself.
They get the one bottle of Febreze from the
From the Great Wizard.
Faye Febreze. Oh god.
it's Febreze.
Oh god, no, don't trust that shit. That's just spraying. It's like, what happened? Well, I sprayed Febreze on my sofa and it became a lion, and now that's a problem.
Sprayed some Febreze on my shirt and now I have a lime. It smells like lime. It is a lime. My shirt is a lime.
It's just a shirt, but if you rip it in half, it's the juicy inside of a lime. Just, you're wearing fruit jerky.
Ooh, okay.
Gross.
Alright. So, do y'all want to wander the fair a little more, or y'all kind
Hey,
of go to the
Arten, we can go
piece?
back there. We can find this thing so easy. It's easy to find spot.
You could find it.
You are a very perceptive individual. We can do this.
Not at the moment.
I mean,
Why not?
I can't say.
What?
What?
Takes a sip of the drink that Erebos brought him. This is good.
That's water.
It's good water.
The strength potions wore off, and he can't see now.
You took strength potions?
I had them. I've had them for days.
Did you juice? Did you juice before the game?
I've had the things for weeks.
I
I've
am
never used
walking
them.
away from this. I hear nothing.
I was never gonna use them in a fight.
Ooh.
Lord knows how long the fight would take and what would happen afterwards. So now, I get to enjoy all this wonderful music with my eyes closed, whether it looks like it or not.
Erebos is finding it very hard not to chuckle.
So yeah, the potion from the weird wood must have had some kind of
You
side
need
effect.
a note card?
What are you doing?
Must have had a weird side effect. That's all. But I won me some fucking games.
Oh my god.
Hewitt is currently off screen writing on a pad. He tore the paper off the pad.
Phil just pulls out paper.
What's it say?
You can read it. Arten can't.
Oh.
Big boy.
What's happening?
I have no idea.
We all just wait enraptured for the genius that will appear.
Phil's just gonna hold it out like this. I can't.
Lost my eyes in epic battle. Toss a coin to your hero.
No, that's not fair.
Phil's not reading it out loud.
Erebos is probably reading it out loud.
That's why I was assuming.
Yeah.
That's not fair that you would put that there.
It's
out
a
there,
festival.
man.
We're not here to panhandle.
I knew the risks.
I don't think you did.
I got my reward.
What did you win?
11 golden tickets and a
We haven't even
platinum
gone to
coin.
cash them in yet.
Oh yeah, we gotta go to the reclaim counter for that. Like, it's over there in the center. Like, there's two very aggravated teenagers.
I'm going to wait and listen to the rest of the bards. Maybe this will start to haze away.
Kirk.
No, the comedy show's coming up, and I really think you're gonna want to leave.
Well, as long as it's not
There's a
slapstick.
fire ganassi coming up named Richard Pyre.
If it's slapstick comedy, I won't get it. But stand-up comedians with sticks. That I would get that. I like those.
I think it's a magician that's coming up that has a lot of prop comedy.
Well, that's gonna be boring.
It's kind of up to y'all. Like, if y'all want to wander around a little more, see if you can.
I'm
find more
trying
stuff
not to
do.
walk as much as possible. I don't want to draw attention to the fact that I'm blind at the moment.
Okay.
This is one fine familiar for him would be amazingly useful.
What are y'all gonna suggest?
I think we should cash in our tickets because it's getting
Yeah.
pretty late, and we got bread coin.
Yes.
Alright.
I hear it might be a crypto.
What is that?
I don't know. That's probably why it's called a crypto, because it's hard to decipher.
That's a cryptid.
That
Pointing
just.
at your.
Is there a
little
fucking
Sebastian.
cryptid here?
I mean, that.
What was that?
Phil's
that-
got some kind of a dog with a monkey face.
Its name's Little Sebastian. I won him.
You won a cryptid.
I have a pet.
Describe this to me again.
It's like a little. It looks like Zorina when she was the little short dog with the long body, but it's got a monkey face and a monkey tail. It's also standing on its hind legs and it's
A little
What-
hand.
what would I
hold
need
on,
to
hold on,
roll
a
to
little hand
understand?
just does this.
What would I need to roll to understand, like, anything about what he's...
nature.
A nature roll?
Oh god, this thing's probably been licking its hand. So the little wet hand touches your arm.
Oh, shit.
Nobody knows shit
I roll
about
like an 8.
Sebastian.
You're gonna tell me it's part dog,
It's like
part monkey,
it's like if a monkey got turned into a dog.
but not fully turned into a dog.
No.
The polymorph stopped halfway.
Oh no.
And we're keeping this?
See,
I have named him.
We're keeping this.
He can hold a knife.
I don't know if that's a good
Oh no, it's not a good idea. I took it away from him, but it proves the point. He can hold it.
You know what? I have a bear in a jar, you have a cryptid on your shoulder. Sure.
In the
Sure.
back, little puppy legs.
So he's long enough that he can kind of wrap around like a mink coat, you know?
oh god.
Yeah.
I just have Fizz Gig wrapped around my neck at the moment. This is wonderful.
I'm gonna stand up and we'll make our way to the
Arm in
yeah.
arm.
I got arm, so I have someone leading me,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna use my my pole arm as kind of a guiding stick, so I don't stub my toe. Not way out here, but
Okay,
just kind of like right in front of me. Just kind not.
I dig.
I gotta keep balance somehow. I don't want to fall over myself.
I dig. All right. So y'all can make your way over to the prize booth. Most of the prizes are your stereotypical fair type prizes. They're little trinkets like lockets that just look like costume jewelry. There'll be like fuzzy hats and different things like that. In the kind of the back of the booths, hung up on the walls, are the more expensive things. There's stuff that looks like really fancy, like honestly it looks like bags of holding. There's some stuff that's like potion bandoliers.
All the potions.
Empty vials, not actually potions, but it's like the really fancy like bandolier
Rambo of
harnesses.
potions.
This is the good carnival. Like, if this was the cheap carnival, we'd look up there and be like, that's not real leather. You got this at a Spirit Halloween store.
There's a few like the more fancy things. There's something that looks like a it looks like a wooden box, but on top of the box is like a miniature boat, like a boat in a bottle without the bottle, just set on top of the box.
It's my boat on a box.
And
Whatever floats your boat, I say.
there's a few pouches with different images on like the top flap. They look like different animals. So
You got a bear in a jar, now you can get a tiger in a bag. Just throw them out and see who wins.
So Grog walks up to the counter first.
Mhm.
And he's gonna slap all 5 of his golden tickets on there.
okay.
And he goes, I want buttons.
Buttons?
All the buttons you got.
His grog is way more intimidating. Like, mine's
Yeah.
creepy, yours is adorable, his is just like,
I want some buttons.
The array of grogs present at the table.
Sorry,
The
I got
guy-
to level him up, so I'm doing it.
The youth here leans over his counter and hollers across to the next booth. Like, hey, you got them jars of buttons? And the other guy's like, yeah? Points Grog over to the other booth.
Okay.
So Grog can get a little pint jar of buttons for each of his tickets.
All right, so Grog has 5 pint jars
we
of
gotta
buttons.
buy him a bandolier now for this.
So many buttons.
The button armor begins.
Look, somewhere along the line, he was gonna get a large amount of buttons.
Yeah.
Today's the
Today
day.
is-
Today we can at least make the breastplate for the button mail.
I do believe this is possible, yes. Okay, who's next?
Professor can go.
Alright, I have 1 ticket. What would that get me?
Gestures toward anything kind of on the front of the counter. It's mostly like costume jewelry and things like that.
It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can save it. You can maybe go play some more games. Come back.
I would save it.
Alright, cool. Just know that once you leave Velbrook, it disappears. Doesn't hold over.
Okay.
Who's next?
I have 2.
You could get anything off the front here, or you could get something along this side wall. And that side wall does include the pouches with the different animals on them.
So there's the animal pouches and what else?
On that side wall, just the pouches, and there's the costume, jewelry, and things like that.
What animals are on the pouches?
So we'll say one of them looks like a black panther. One of them's like a wolf head. There's another one that looks like it looks like the Warhawk, like the ULM Warhawk, like that whole silhouette thing going on. And a plesiosaur.
I'm gonna take the dinosaur.
Alright, 2 tickets for plesiosaur pouch. The
Dino.
leather itself is actually a nice dusky blue color.
Dino bag. Is it just a bag?
Mhm.
I just have a really nice pouch.
Mhm.
I open it.
It's good for holding a lot of things. I mean, it's almost big enough for a flask. You just have to get a little flask.
Noted. I'm happy. I have a dinosaur bag.
Alright, who's next?
Supposed to be my turn.
Alright.
Pull out 11 golden tickets and a platinum coin.
Oh, you're gonna hold on to that coin until the feast. You'll get something special from the lady. And you've got 11 tickets there, so you could basically get anything off the back wall. You could get 2 things off the back wall. They're five tickets apiece. And you could get something off the front here. Side walls are 2 tickets. Front's 1.
Okay. Now lead over to Erebos to help me understand what's on the back wall.
Yeah.
There's a pole arm. There's a Gatling gun.
Ooh, a
So the-
Gatling gun.
The bandoliers with the little empty vials. What else did I say? Oh god.
A warhammer that says
No.
God Killer.
No.
That's what I want.
No. Oh god. What did I say?
There's a DeLorean.
DeLorean.
Actually, it's not a DeLorean. It's an 88. It's an 88 hatchback that
Ugh.
they just said is a DeLorean.
Oh god.
Doesn't even have the gold doors.
Enriched uranium. There's a shard.
This is what I get for improv. I can't remember what the hell I just said.
Play back the tape.
A whole turkey.
Can't remember.
Nobody can remember what the hell I said.
I remember all the bags and stuff, but
Yeah.
and there was like some things that looked like
It was
bags of
custom
holding.
jewelry on the front.
And
Yeah.
then there was
The little pouches on the sidewalls. And
And
I know there was more than the bandoliers. Oh my god. My brain's completely gone. Oh shit. Oh, we'll figure something else out. Hang on.
So there's pudding cups.
Those would be on the front.
Okay, actually there's a sign that says whole, not a personal size, but a whole large pizza for just you.
Did I read 100 books? Get a small piece.
Did you read
Personal
100
pan.
pages?
I want that to come back. We need
Right?
that to come back.
Personal pan pizza.
Hashtag Pizza Hut, bring back read books for food.
We don't even want you to sponsor us, although you could sponsor us. That'd be
Yes.
nice. But bring back books for food.
Yes, because then that had also encouraged a lot of reading, and then that it had also helped out parents, and then that you know, like parents and then families actually save money on figuring out what food was needed for just the kid.
And everybody likes pizza.
Also, hashtag, don't do it just for kids. I'll read 100 books for a free pizza.
I would read a 1,000-page book for a medium-sized pizza.
I would not. I would not. I don't read.
Large pizza.
Stand
a lot of
by.
books.
Free topping.
Looking for
That's a lot of books.
Specialty. Large specialty pizza just for you.
Yes.
Do audiobooks count?
I don't know. You got to
I don't know.
I mean, does macaroni on pizza count as a topping?
Probably.
Yes.
That's gross.
I mean, it's like not as gross as like Raising Cane's pizza.
There's Raising Cane's pizza?
Please don't make that a thing.
Ugh.
You have to make it a thing now.
Yeah, we won't eat it because it'll suck, but...
You gotta make it a thing.
Oh, no, no. If it
No,
if
we
it-
are not making that
No,
a thing.
if it becomes a thing, we have to eat it because
Oh,
this is
I
our
said
fault.
fuzzy hats.
Fuzzy hat.
Fuzzy
Fuzzy
hats.
hats.
Is
So-
there a uvalula, the thing that you go at soccer games?
I don't know
Vuvuzela.
what you just said.
Vuvuzela.
Vuvuzela.
Sure. I don't know what the hell we're talking about, but sure, it sounds fun.
It's a South African musical instrument that goes.
Oh, no.
Okay, so there's a brand.
The 2 tickets or one?
The brand will be on the Fuva's. It'll be on the back wall. 5.
That thing. That
Okay.
thing.
Bighorn.
Or else that
That summons 1,000
Exotico.
goblins.
Or else
It summons
Exotico.
1,000 goblins.
It doesn't mean they'll help.
And they just show up. They show up. I'm gonna go into a fight and just cause the most chaos. 1,000 goblins and 1 bear.
Who makes it out alive?
We don't-
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
It's me, the BBEG, 1,000 goblins and a bear. Who's fighting who? We don't know. We don't know. It's just like a
Just
whole
gonna
brawl.
say, even though the goblins will die, action economy is in our favor for a hot minute.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is pack tackets are a bitch. And
That's kobolds.
Okay.
But Fury of the Small.
Fear of the small. I was like, what do goblins
Alright.
have? Goblins have a thing?
All right. So the bandoliers, fuzzy hats, the fur, and the
For
The fur.
and a Let's see. This looks like fun. A lantern, a hooded lantern that has like fancy cat motifs. Like think about like Professor Umbridge, all her cat plates, lantern form.
oh, I'm getting the lantern. The lantern and the hat.
Which hat? There's a green one, there's a purple one, there's a red one, there's a yellow top hat.
Honey, which one do you think would fit best on me?
Well, the yellow top hat will match my vest.
It's gonna have to be the yellow one.
Okay, you've got 1 ticket left. Do you want some costume jewelry or something off the front?
We want another pint of buttons for my buddy Grug.
Next booth over. So what? One more pint jar of buttons.
Yeah, go ahead and catch my man for that pint of buttons.
More buttons.
7 pints of buttons.
Seven pints of buttons, and then Arten and Erebos have
A hat and a
a
lantern.
yellow top hat and a kitty cat
Can
lantern.
he even wear the top hat?
We're gonna make
Yeah,
it work.
I don't have.
You know what?
I don't have a
It's-
helmet.
It is
No,
magic.
It's a fey hat. It fits.
I
Yeah.
was saying, can Erebos wear the top hat?
I mean,
That was my
it
I have to
is.
take off all my jewelry.
I mean, that you know, that all
No, I
of
thought he
this.
was saying it would match his vest. So I'm thinking, sitting there that art.
That it is
It's
just
super
like
fancy.
Saiyan armor. It's just like Saiyan armor from DBZ. It just.
It stretches to fit. Okay.
And all I can think of is those dudes from the WWE that jumped out dressed as frickin' Saiyans from a box of Bootios.
Yes, that's a real cereal.
Was that even English over there?
No.
I don't remember that, and now
No,
I need to
That
know.
cereal was good.
Go Google it.
Okay, yellow top hat and cat lantern.
Cat lantern. A pretty pink and white cat.
We
lantern.
turn it on. We have like 5 cats.
5 cats, 100 goblins, and a bear in a jar.
No, you didn't get the. You didn't get the.
No, I didn't. I
You
didn't.
get the
I didn't.
Vuvuzela.
But look here. I want 5 cats.
We could spend the rest of our coins gambling
5
on
cats,
creatures.
a dog monkey, and a bear and a
It's my. You did that already, though. The bear and a
So
giant.
Yes,
are we just gonna use Pokemon and just fight off the
Alright.
big giant?
Find us.
Yes!
It's like,
Yes, we
"Yeah,
are.
What the hell? What? It's on my face. Get up. Get up. It's right here. Get it off. It's biting my eyebrow. Just like little Sebastian. You're extra hero.
Fucking little Sebastian and the fucking bear over there just being a distraction. He's not even fighting. He's just over there.
We just hold on. We use magic to cover the bear and knives.
Just prestidigitate bees all over the bear.
Who needs owlbears? But you can have knife bears.
I mean, there was cocaine bear,
Ursa
but what about
Shankus.
meth bear?
No!
Cocaine bear.
What about Meth Bear?
So, as things push on toward evening, there are tables being set up on the kind of the northwest side of town, between the village and the woods where the castle is in the distance. There's a high table that's set up on kind of like a built-up stage. Only has 4 chairs behind it. There's a whole bunch of other tables that are just kind of arrayed randomly. There's not really any rhyme or reason to it. There's a few different ushers kind of waiting on the fringes. As you approach, they ask for your bread tokens. The people who don't have bread tokens, who've gambled them away somewhere or other,
They get turned into the bread.
no. They.
Dun.
It honestly seems like there appear to be some people who are they're smiling giddily as they are told, they're kind of waved away, and they almost all of them are like sprinting over, and you can see there's like picnic blankets set up. If you remember that the phrasing was it earns you a seat, it's your seat at the table. So basically, if you don't have your bread token, you're just put on a picnic blanket. It's not that you're not going to eat, you just don't get the table seat.
That's fair.
So some people gamble away their bread tokens anyway, just because they want to
You're
sit
on your
at the
blanket.
picnic
Here's your mashed potatoes. Hold out your hand.
You want those potatoes, lots of gravy, and then you're not getting it till you catch that mouse. God, Tom and Jerry, I love you.
Okay, so y'all are escorted to a random table. You're seated with a few other elves, a couple of gnomes. There's even a little kobold in there somewhere. In
My name's Greg.
In another life, he might have been Cyrex. I don't know.
Could have been.
Could've been.
No,
That
he's
guy-
not
that
cursed.
guy-
This
that
guy's
guy
not
got
cur-
around.
That guy's not cursing enough.
Nah.
Cyrex was a one and only.
Yeah.
Cyrex cussed for fun. It was no
Whole
emphasis.
reason he didn't become a vampire minion. Well, just
Just at the amount of just.
Strahd,
This fucker.
I need you to have some type of dignity.
Fuck what you need.
While we are dealing with the next group of adventurers.
Look here,
Rick
motherfucker.
James
I don't give a shit what you want.
I never should have given you eternal life.
You can lick my eternal balls. Strahd von Strahd.
Just Cyrex gets stuck in his own tower of obscenities at the edge of Barovia.
But he still makes it out. He still makes
100%.
it out.
Alright.
Strahd just sends adventurers over there as their version of DoorDash.
You broke the dasher.
And that sound.
We just made the Strahd campaign into a 2-monther instead of a 1-monther. The first month, we're just trying to figure out why the fuck we went to go see Cyrax, the eternal bastard, just out there cussing, shooting arrows, fucking. This boy fucks. He just fucks. Okay. Well, he's a fun character. I'm gonna bring back that personality. I'm gonna slap it on something else. It's gonna be like a Loxodon or something completely different.
Oh my god.
No, dude, that belligerent has to be small.
It does. It does.
Be a pixie. Be an angry. Be a boggart. Be a very angry pixie.
I already have
Fury
a.
of the small.
I already have a fairy built up, and so yeah, I could just throw it on the fairy.
Ooh.
Okay.
Alright. Alright.
Oh shit! It's 10:00.
Yeah, we're trying to get a wrap on this. So
Cool.
As the festival itself is kind of winding down, there's little floating lanterns. They almost seem like witch lights. They're not contained in anything. Are starting to kind of fill the space around the tables. As most of the tables are filled and most of the picnic blankets, from the woods toward the castle come the four Eladrin who hold this plane. There's a blonde, petite spring Eladrin. She is like absolutely bedecked with daisy chains, and she bounces onto the high table dais. She's just waving and smiling at people, kind of like, I missed you, kind of thing. And she stands by her seat. There's a very orangey, red-headed male Eladrin that takes the second seat. He doesn't really seem to be terribly pleased with anything, but he just kind of seems like he's there.
There's our Scorpio.
The next one to take their seat is a silver-haired winter Eladrin who definitely does not seem pleased to be here. He has got the absolute mope face on. And the last one to come to the high table is a strawberry blonde. She's got a whole braid thing going on. And she's kind of wearing, like, she's a little more decked out than the others, in all kinds of deep greens and those russet reds. And as everybody's kind of, like, you know, waiting for the announcements and everything, she introduces herself as Kaylin to Nithra. And for the newcomers, her other sister is Mia, and the two brothers are Corfel and Imral. She welcomes everybody to the feast at the end of her festival, and says she hopes everybody had a good time. There's a big round of applause. And then she asks anybody who got a silver coin to join her on the high table momentarily.
Can I see yet?
No.
How long am I gonna be blind?
We don't know yet.
I know I don't know yet, but I was sitting there, I was like, it's been a minute. It's been longer than I was strong.
Uh-huh.
And,
With great power comes great detriment.
Fucking blindness.
So Erebos will actually snag a passing usher, and ask if he can help you up there since you're having a bit of trouble. He drank a little too much, and gets permission to escort you up there. So you're brought up to the dais. Erebos helps you up there, but then he steps back a little bit as the Eladrin woman takes your hands, and she says, "So, you're new. Hi.
Hello.
You're having a bit of trouble, aren't you?"
A little.
Yeah, was that us?
No.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'd have to fix that if that was us. Okay, so here's the deal. With the silver coin, you actually get a little bit of a cash in as you like kind of thing. You're gonna keep the coin, and you can spend that at any time with any of us, myself or my siblings. And if we can help you, we will. Okay.
Okay.
So mechanically, I call it a mini wish. You have 12 words. Okay? And you get an index card. You can organize and grammatize those 12 words however you like. As long as the meaning is clear, you can cash that in by speaking to any of these siblings, these Eladrin, and to the best of their ability, they will grant that wish. You get 12 words. So however you can get your meaning across. You do not have to do it now.
I'm gonna work on it.
You do not have to do it now. but the condition is that you have to keep the coin, and you have to you can't just cash it in like from a distance. You have to speak to one of them. But with that understanding there, that coin will actually work as a you can use it to come back to Velbrook if you need to. You just it functions like a gate, like a portal open. So if you need to, if you've left and then you figure out what you want to ask for, you can actually use the coin. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for this opportunity and the blessing of this coin. I will think hard and long on what I will use it for.
Most folks do. One rule, we can't stop anyone from dying, and we can't bring anyone back if they're dead. You know, think
Good.
genie wishes, but not.
Good rule. In the same aspect, can I wish for more coins?
No. But you can always come back at another festival.
You can't fault me for asking.
No, of course not. Everyone asks.
Okay.
Alright. If there's nothing else, Erebos takes you off the dais back to your table.
Yeah.
And basically it's kind of
Sit my dumb blind ass back down.
once all the coin folks have made their way through the discussion there, it's kind of like, enjoy the feast. If you're staying with us for the night, make sure you speak to one of the ushers, and we'll see you all later. And they sit down to enjoy the feast. So.
Breb. We got breb.
Breb, much salad and other assorted delicacies. Everything's very vibrantly colored.
They have tapas.
This is quite nice.
So. Okay. Right.
Sorry, you get my mind set on 12 words to give myself more power!
You said they're big, honking, powerful, sharp, fast.
Already all of those things. I need bigger, more honking.
And I'm just saying, that's what you're like. You're just describing this glaive that they eventually get you.
To give some ideas of some stuff, I've used this mechanic at my shop game before. Spencer's character asked for a safe way to speak to her mother, who was estranged, without interference, like extraplanar and stuff. So she was able to get a demi-planar visit with her estranged, abusive, toxic mother. And another character asked for the ability to polymorph at will, a changeling. I could not say no. So that's been super fun to deal with. Another character, the same character who got thrown into the Donjon from the Deck of Many Things, we had, they kind of made like his wish was to be able to be found, so that the Eladrin here could figure out where the Donjon was, which is how they knew to go to the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So that was his boon. Forget who else is used there.
The fighter basically has got one of the fighter features to make him have an echo.
Oh yeah, we to double up on his subclass. So he's a Rune Knight, but then he's also tapped into Echo Knight with his boon. He only gets the 2 level 3 features where he can summon the Echo and where he can extra attack with the Echo, but it's really cool. So those kinds of things that mechanically are really helpful, or things that story-wise you need help with. It's essentially a mini wish. You can't necessarily alter anything in reality, but you can change things to suit you a little better.
Noted.
Okay.
Ooh, we're gonna be doing some research and shit.
Okay, so, after the feast, I would assume that y'all are willing and wanting to spend the night.
Yes.
There are a number of, glamping? Like glamorous camping, like the big linen-sided tents.
Yeah.
There's a number of those that pop up in the field as everybody's having dinner. And as y'all are wrapping up, you're led off to one of these as a party. So you've got a really fancy, cushy, comfy tent for the night. Brain words. That was pretty much all I had. And I guess next time we'll figure out where y'all go from here.
Do I have to use my wish on sight?
Mechanically, no. Your sight will come back 24
We'll
hours.
find out next game.
Your sight will come back tomorrow afternoon. So the morning you're still blind, but it will wear off toward the middle of the day.
Fucking hell.
Dude, that's gonna be terrible. You get your vision back at noonday sun.
And whenever all of the important stuff has happened, and then you're just like, oh, I can see now.
I can see. Oh God, I wish I couldn't.
Y'all can stall until his sight comes back.
I mean, we got shopping to do, then I want to go back to the Everything Emporium.
And I mean, I'm pretty sure that if you're going to go to Glory's shop, that's not, you don't need sight to tell if something's sharp or pokey.
True.
It's poked out. It's very pokey.
Giggity.
Okay, so thank y'all for watching. I'll turn it over because my brain just went.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Remember that through the end of this month, all donations will go to the Trevor Project to help displace LGBTQ plus youth. If you can donate, we'd appreciate it. The link is somewhere below us. All proceeds will go to that charity. Let's see. The rest of this week, we will have the new version of Roundtable coming up this Sunday. And Spence and I found a way to actually record the audio separate, so we could put it up for just straight podcast. So we got that. Next Monday, there'll be something, not Holy Winds, because Lafayette they finally were able to close on their houses. The government bought them, so they will be... I know that Knox will be ripping out the 60 to 70-year-old oak floors that are in his house that was underneath the linoleum. He had tongue and groove oak boards. So he's going to be getting that and the copper and the potties out of it. They're going to be occupied while the old neighborhood gets demolished and they get their stuff out the house. So that's what's going on there. And then we'll be back with Tears of Kairos next week. And there will be a kitchen table and, well, maybe not a kitchen table, probably a couple of toolkits probably next month to fill in while Lafayette is again busy. So that's what we got going on. Socials. We are Team Bonus Action at Facebook, YouTube, and here on Twitch. On Twitter, we are at @bonus_team. We also are Team Bonus Action on Linktree and Instagram. And we have a very lovely website, teambonusaction.com, created by our own Freaky V. Go there and you can learn more about us and what we do. And since Knox is not here,
Don't
Don't
let
let
your
your
meatloaf.
Good night, everybody. Comment, like, subscribe.